Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Call of the Netherdeep here on Dork Tales. I'm your Dungeon Master Kelly. You see and him as my pronouns, and I'm excited to be here today because it is time for episode 3, The Leave Taking, which kind of straddles chapter 1 and 2 of the book. Very excited about that, and also very excited because this weekend we're going to be doing a recording of a How to Run Chapter 1, so that if you're planning to run this module, we can give you tips and tricks and something that, some stuff that might have helped us with this. But I don't want to hold this up for very long because we got a lot of adventuring to doing. So what I'm going to do is let's pass it around in a big circle, starting with Robin.
Hello everyone, I'm Robin. I use she, her, or they, them pronouns, and tonight I'm playing Jigow, our Goliath Bard, and I am going to say at the top of the round, if my accent comes in and out, I did have a fight with a pallet jack today at work, and the pallet jack won, so I have a nice fat lip, and some bruising. So I'm a little bit swollen on half of my mouth. Game is still happening. It was a little bit fishy today if it was gonna happen based on, me getting hurt at work. But I am feeling good. I just my voice might be coming in and out for Keiko today. So I apologize in advance, but I should be good to go. I was very excited for today, so I was like, no, I can do this.
Right.
Oh, I can do this.
I'm glad you made it, though. I really did. then we have game, because I wasn't about to, have everybody, go on their adventure without you. That's a jerk move, really. All right, bye,
Yeah.
Keiko.
Stays in the market. No, I'm just gonna potty, guys.
They'll give you a look over that phrasing. All right, let's pass over to Krista.
Hi guys, I'm Krista. I did not luckily get hit in the face today, but I am using a new mic. So if I sound a little different, that's my excuse. I'm Krista. I use she, her, or the, them pronouns. And I'm playing Sabina Morden, the Lotus Den Halfling, and her moorbounder buddy Dax.
Nice. All right, let's run down to the wild man, Dorlen Wildrock. Hey, Chris.
Hi, I'm Chris. I'm playing, or I use he, him, or they pronouns. I'm playing Dorlen Wildrock, the eccentric artificer armorer that's very hyper, not focused.
I feel like that, pretty much. So he's basically just he's just ADHD with me. And finally, hey, Caitlin.
Hello, I'm Caitlin. I use she, her pronouns, and tonight I'll be playing Zarya Rain, the Tiefling Cleric of the Raven Queen.
Nice. All right. So, folks...
Wait, what?
What?
Oh my god.
Who did what now? Blood for
I
the
don't
blood
know.
god?
Oh yeah, that too.
Blood for the blood goddess, I suppose?
Yes.
Bloodus for the blood goddess? I don't know. All right, so everybody, before we get any further, I have something very, very special to announce to you, and that is, welcome to level 4. So congratulations, you made it. You did it. You managed to level up last episode. So we're going to quickly do that on camera right now. And to make it official, let's go ahead and do this. Quick frame update. Go. Bam. There we go. Level 4. It is official. All right, so everybody roll your hit points. Remember, 1s and 2s are test rolls to make sure it's the right die.
I rolled the
Like it.
Dork Tales on the D8.
Nice.
Yes.
Also, a quick thank you to our friends at Norse Foundry for making us our Dork Tales dice that are forged in the Dork heart of the Dork Mountain. And with mine, just
I
so
got a
beautiful.
4.
They're beautiful.
Oh.
I got a 7, so that gives me an extra 10.
Yeah. 7 out of
Nice.
8 is not bad.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And what'd
Pretty
you got? You got a
good.
4, Sabina?
Oh well.
That's fair.
Does Dax get more hit points as he levels up with you? Is that a thing with Rangers? I don't know how this works. I'm curious. Does it?
The beast thing, the beast of the land changed things. Let me just find the details of that.
Yeah, totally. So it's level 4, so you are going to get 2 points to your ability scores that can be kept the same or spread around as you wish, or you can get a feat. So if anybody wants to take a feat, run it by me real quick just to make sure that I'm cool with it. I'm okay with some third-party stuff so long as someone deigned to publish it, and it's not just a homebrew. What do you want, Chris?
Mobile.
Oh god, yeah, you probably do. Yeah, go ahead.
Sweet.
He's the most mobile little guy. All
I
right.
would like to be an actor.
Ooh.
I'll allow it. All right, that works for me.
I'd like to take Vital Sacrifice. It's a
Ooh.
blood thing.
Where's that?
The Taldore campaign setting.
Sure.
Reborn.
Tell me what it does.
There's a link to the chat in the chat to it.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
thank you.
Let's take a look. So, Vital Sacrifice.
Yeah.
You've learned secrets. And, as a bonus action, you can choose to take 1d6 necrotic damage to gain a blood boon. I had a couple blood boons before, but that was in Vampire. Your blood boon lasts for 1 hour or until expended. You can use this blood boon to... Okay. To hurt somebody more. Good, good. I like it.
Yep.
To hurt someone a lot more.
Yep.
Okay. And to hurt someone a lot more. Yeah, okay, good. That works for me. That works for me. If you want to hurt other people, do it.
Yes.
And Sabina, do you know what you're going to take?
I'm just going to take the ability boosts.
Okay.
I'm going to put one into my dex, bringing my dex to 18, and bringing my charisma up to 14.
Nice. Oh, so like lots of ability score modifiers.
Yeah, because most of my stuff is either wisdom, charisma, or dex. So
Yeah,
makes
fair enough.
good things.
All right. So, anybody have anything else they want to do before we begin? So, a quick reminder of all this cool stuff you get at level 4, which is mostly just your ability score. Does anybody get any like features at this level?
I got another cantrip and another spell slot, but
Same.
And that reminds me, does everyone have access to some of the newer books, like Fizzbands?
I don't have Fizzbands.
Really?
Okay. Do you want me to check and see if there are any spells in there that might be interesting to y'all?
I think all of Fizzbands is up in 5e tools if anyone wants to check there.
Okay. So
I'm good for now. I don't get anything new.
So one quick thing that I want to go over rules-wise before we begin. So Robin and I were talking. I was looking over some of the rules for Silvery Barbs, and Silvery Barbs is a much maligned spell. I actually think it's more or less fine. Like any spell is with a player that doesn't abuse the system and just like really rue it to like wreck fun. I don't know if you can really do that in a game though. Like, anyway. But so the way that Silvery Barbs is worded, I'm going to make an executive rules call that is going to be here from here on out. And what that is when you use it, you take a creature that succeeds and you force them to re-roll the dice, or the die is what it says in the ruling. And so what that means is that if someone has advantage, you force them to re-roll their high dice. That does not negate their advantage. They still will take the lower of that high dice and whatever you force them to re-roll. However, they still have that dice in the hole, like that other one that they rolled before. So if they rolled a 15 and a 20, you can kill the 20. They re-roll the 20 into a 2. They can still take the 15 because that was held in the back corner. That's the benefit of advantage. It also makes the spell, I feel it tones it down to be a good first level spell that can kill critical hits, but is also just really good at taking and stealing advantage, which is my favorite thing about it. And Robin, you and I already talked about it, and you're down with that, right?
oh yeah, no, I think that makes it is a little ambiguous for the wording, and I totally agree with the still having advantage thing, because it is there are other like feats, like for example my sorcerer of the clockwork has a thing where you can take advantage and bring it back to the modifier, and this I feel is a bit different. So I totally when you brought that up, I was like, yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense that you still keep your advantage. Otherwise that really is super OP for a first level spell. Like
right,
that
it's
insane.
a little much, right? Especially with the you gain advantage as well. Besides that, I don't know, is there any other quick rules thing that we want to touch on, or?
I will say I did look it up, and Dax does get an additional 5 hit points every time we level.
Is it
so-
just 5, or does he get a roll?
He gets 5 times my level plus 5.
Okay.
And then he does have D8 hit dice though. So if we do take a short rest, he
Okay.
can heal with hit dice.
Thank you for letting me know how that works.
Oh.
And how have you been enjoying the way that do you like the way that we've been kind of like trading off some of his actions? Like you handle him in combat, but we both can kind of dictate some of the things he does in the field?
Absolutely. I think I think he's a really good character for that, of like anyone that thinks something would be adorable, feel free to be like, oh my gosh, does Dax do this?
You want to
And
paw him?
I'm totally fine with people just saying what he does because
Mother,
he's
look at me.
adorable.
Look at me, mother.
Exactly, yes. Mother.
Yeah, look at
I
my
crave
I'm a
violence.
scramble man.
I'm not a scramble boy. I am a scramble man. Oh god, that pod's good.
I crave violence.
I crave violence. All right, folks, it is Netherdeep time. Let's crack open a cold one, fresh out of the Netherdeep.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
All right. I apologize for the unintentional ASMR. All right. So, everybody's leveled up. Everybody's good to go. It is 7:17. We leveled up in less than 15 minutes. That's always good.
Oh, I do have one final question. Do I take animal friendship or beast bond
For what?
for my new spell?
Are those your only two options?
Animal friendship.
No, there are many options. I could take Hunter's Mark. I could take Hail of Thorns, but most
Wait, you don't have Hunter's
importantly-
Mark?
No.
Hunter's Mark's great.
What is with you not taking
So-
core
Fair enough.
class components?
Hang on. So my
You're a
plan
rogue
when
without
I was-
stealth in Monday, and now you're a ranger without Hunter's Mark.
I'm
Next-
sorry if I don't like playing by the book, Kelly.
Nah. As someone who writes some of these books, no. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, but like, what if everybody played the same way? It'd be
I
boring.
know. No. Do what you want. Do what you want. Pirate
No,
history.
the reason I don't have Hunter's Mark, and I will explain this, it was a tactical decision because I was intending, because I only get one attack, and that attack is either me attacking or Dax attacking. Hunter's Mark doesn't affect Dax's attacks. So his attacks are better than mine at this level.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it makes sense for me to just have him go in. So taking things like Cure Wounds and stuff that would help him in battle made more sense to me.
Yeah. Well, what's the difference between the two? So Beast Bond versus...
Beast Bond is a telepathic link with one beast that is friendly or charmed by you.
Okay.
Whereas animal friendship convinces a beast that I mean it no harm, which I feel is more appropriate. To the way
I feel
Sabine
like
has been
that's
acting.
more appropriate.
That's
Yeah.
more the way you've been
Stars.
playing
More
her,
of
I
your
think.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go with that one.
Also, someone on YouTube kept trying to argue that the shark would have just ran away when you punched it in the nose, like when somebody hit it in the nose. And I'm like,
Oh.
the shark is a plot device, guys. Come on.
Real sharks would, yeah, sure.
Real, I mean, this is
But
not a real
fantasy
shark.
world.
This is a shark with a freaking laser on its head.
It literally had a laser spear stuck in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
It's a freaking laser spear. That reminds me
Frickin'
real quick.
laser.
So Caitlin, you've got that spear, right? Do you have it or did you give it away?
No, I didn't. Like, I think Keiko had it. I never had it. I never got
Really?
it.
So
No,
this
yeah, I think Keiko was the one that ripped it out.
cool. So Keiko, this is going to be very useful.
Okay.
Well, whoever has it, it is going to function as a Moontouch spear, which is as per Moontouched sword. In darkness, this blade sheds moonlight, creating bright light in 15 foot and dim light in additional 15 feet. So that is the way it works.
Well,
I'm
maybe
going to say
Keiko should have it. Then I don't
gonna
have to
say
take
that-
light. It's a cantrip.
yeah, that's probably a great idea.
Yeah,
You know
I think
what?
I think
Everyone's cool
Sabina
with it.
pulled, or no, you eventually pulled it out, didn't you?
Yeah, I pulled
Yeah.
it out, and I
Yeah.
don't know what I did with it. I think someone might have grabbed it. I know at the end of the episode you had it, Krista.
Yeah, give it to Krista.
But yeah.
She's probably like it's twice her size. She
It-
will happily
it
give it
adjusts.
to you.
I mean, Keiko will take it. Keiko will have
Yeah.
to take it, pull it on with her guitar in the back, and she's gonna just have light there. Then I'll take a different cantrip. Mwahaha.
Solid choice.
An excellent choice. I approve.
All right. Ooh, what cantrip do I want now?
Shape water.
I don't have
Oof.
that. But I could try and cast Friends. That might be.
Friends is pretty
Yeah,
good.
my-
I mean,
I
Some
love
might
Seinfeld was
when
better.
friends. I love when friends.
God.
Mad About You
stops
is the best,
working
though.
and they're like, "You."
Oh my.
That is the most millennial sentence I think I've ever heard.
Mad About You is a great show regardless of what generation you're in. Okay.
But we are I mean, don't get me wrong. I
We were
love
just
Mad
complaining
You.
about that
That's-
earlier, right? We were complaining about people
We
who like
were.
Friends.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, Mad About You is superior to Friends in my opinion.
Mad About You is what?
I've never seen Mad
Superior to
About You.
Friends.
It absolutely is.
That's why I mean it's such a millennial
That's fair.
thing to like Mad About You, is because like unless you were a kid or teen staying home sick and you were sick of Maury, then you would watch Mad About You because there was always a marathon on.
See, when I was growing up, it was always on at like 6 p.m. because like in
that
syndication,
too.
right? Well, like I was watching The Simpsons earlier today, and I was getting all these fuzzies because I'm like, Simpsons used to be on every night during dinner because I was a TV eating kid.
Yep.
Right?
too.
Welcome to the
I was
generation.
not allowed to.
But now that's all you do.
It is. It really is.
Do you have Vicious Mockery? You do, right?
Oh, I took Vicious Mockery
you
when I
used
was
it a few
building
times.
this character.
Minor Illusion?
I was looking between like Minor Illusion or Mage Hand is always good.
Mage Hand is pretty good. Yeah.
I kind of like the idea of having like little Bigby's hand, like
Blade
pint
Ward.
size. I have that. I took that
Okay.
when I realized Keiko was going to be a little bit smashy.
I mean,
I took
True
Blade
Strike
Ward.
is a waste.
Yeah.
Mage Hand
I
is
was-
nice because then, like, if somebody's like throwing you some change and it runs out, you don't have to leave the stage to pick it back up and scoop it into your hat.
Yeah, you don't have to leave the
That's
pole at all.
very True.
No shame on All right, so as soon as you pick, we're gonna start. You know what? I'm gonna start anyway. You pick and tell me
Yeah,
what you pick.
that's fine. I picked Mage Hand.
Okay, well, that was easy.
Yeah.
All right, so
Staple.
folks, without further ado, let's pop in to. I almost said Wild Beyond the Witchlight because we do these things back to back now. So hey.
I feel like every time you almost say something, I can hear you say it in my head as well. So I
Right?
think
Me
we're on the
too.
same
Me too.
wavelength. Or it's
Yep.
just the way that you go into one of the titles.
Yep.
For some reason, I don't know. I've noticed it the past few times. Anyway,
Right? It's
moving
I
on.
almost said Call of the Netherdeep last night too, so it's
Yes.
Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Tiled Beyond the Witchlight. That is it's
No,
just monster
worse.
energies and holes in walls.
I
Yeah,
hope
God
you get a
damn it.
break
Say
soon,
as I have
Kelly,
a
and get a
full
chance to
throttle
recharge.
Nah, it's fine. I don't need to recharge. I don't need to recharge. I'm like a sundial. I'm always on. The
Until
moon
the sun
exists,
goes down?
Krista.
Until the sun's gone. Yeah. Oh, but then it's a moon
Does that
dial.
work?
What the heck?
That's
that
fair.
would-
I don't think so.
Effect because it doesn't move at the same. Never mind.
I don't know. I just had to
Call
say
of the Netherdeep.
it. Call of the
Which
Netherdeep.
moon?
Which moon? Let's find out here in Call of the Netherdeep. All right, y'all ready? Let's do this. Last time on Call of the Netherdeep, your party descended down into the Emerald Grotto to win the Festival of Merit. You traveled throughout its flooded caverns, performing great feats in service to your adventure. At the end, you encountered a shark that was half crazed with pain and probably hunger, with the medal that you were forced to find strapped to it by a length of rope. You engaged the shark, and after a grueling battle, were joined by the other party that helped you overcome it. However, in its death throes, the shark thrashed about, collapsing a pillar that in turn collapsed a further wall at the back of the cavern, revealing another room, another place deeper inside of the grotto. Following it inward, you found yourself in a large chamber with a cleft that overlooked the moonlit sky. It was verdant, lush, and brimming with all manner of foliage. And at the center of it, was a figure. Well, not at first, I suppose. A crystal pedestal. On it, a golden pendant, attached to a fine gold chain. Dorlen touched it, and the four of you, as well as your companion Valis and Dax, were all pulled into a vision. A golden, glowing male human in tattered red cape and leather armor, bearing a shield from antiquity, beseeched you, with tears streaming down his face, to save him. to save him from where he had been trapped for so long. To go to where he once prayed to the Changebringer in the heart of a temple of evil. And with that, the world turned dark. And that is where we're going to be beginning today's episode. I would like everyone to roll me a d20 and tell me what you get.
Okay.
Ooh.
19.
19?
9.
9.
Nice.
Nice
3.
twinsies.
Oh, what'd you get, Krista?
3.
3, okay. All right. So, as you lay there, the sound of his voice echoing in your mind, save me. Please. Dorlen, you can feel your head bobbing back and forth, just colliding against something sturdy. Your cheek continues to slap, slap, slap. It feels like someone's kind of trying to wake you up. As you
We
open
have to save the elixir. We have to save elixir.
He's talking again.
What?
Looking around, you find yourself moving through the darkened city streets of Jigow. You are taller than you've ever been in your entire life, and as you open your eyes and look around, you are going to see that there is a huge figure holding you. Draped over the side of Maggie Keen-Eye's shoulder. She's kind of like got you on one shoulder, holding you like a baby that she's trying to burp. Are you okay?
I am now that you're here.
And
I'll just give her a big hug. That was scary.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm glad that you're okay.
Where's everyone else?
They're heavy is where they are. You hear behind you as Urban and Io are hefting Keiko, kind of like firemen carrying her, more like carpet carrying. Like Io has has Keiko like under the arm, kind of like almost like in a sleeper hold, kind of dragging her. Keiko's back is bowed and almost hitting the ground. Because Keiko, you weigh 300 pounds?
313.
313. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So 313, and Irvin has her legs and is kind of like, they're dragging her, trying to like support her back, and Dermot is kind of walking through the middle like, I don't want to do anything wrong here. I don't want to do anything wrong, but someone needs to put a hand up here. Irvin, just brace her ass. I don't care what your vows say. He will just kind of like brace up, kind of like shouldering up under Keiko's ass and just. Are you okay down there? Io says. It's just that she has a lot of junk in the trunk. Behind, you see Gaucilliard kind of just moving alongside, carrying Valas with him, and that's Dorlen. When you kind of like open your eyes, you'll see that Sabina is tossed over Maggie's other shoulder. Besides that, Zarya is being carried by. Actually, hold on one sec. I gotta check one thing. I'm pretty sure.
Also, wasn't the goblin Dermot?
The goblin is Dermot, yeah. Wait, what did I say?
Oh, I was just wondering because you said Ivan was under my ass, but
Oh, sorry, Irvin. Irvin is kind of holding your legs.
Irvin. Ah, okay.
And oh, cool. So Galciliard, I'm gonna do an executive call on this. Zaria, you are kind of like hovering behind, held up by a floating disc of invisible energy, and so
Cool.
is Dax.
Nice.
Come on. Why did I? Actually, that thing can hold. It can't quite hold enough for Valis. And remind me again, Maggie, why you got the light ones? Nobody else picked them up. Somebody had to. Little ones are easier to hurt.
You are a treasure. Here, but let me help. Let me help.
Oh, if you can walk, sure, that's fine. And she'll just kind of go whoop and pick you up like a kitten and just set you on the ground.
You are magical. And he'll go over to where. Well, I guess they're having the most trouble with Keiko, so he'll try and help carrying Keiko. And thank you for your help.
Well, we're almost back to the proving grounds, and well, Io takes a step back and lays Keiko on the ground. You guys were out for a long time. What the hell happened in there?
Oh, do I still have the gem on me? Or
you do not, actually. You do not. Yeah.
there was this gem.
Yeah,
thing
this, and she's gonna
floating.
reach out and hold it up.
Yeah, that. And it was floating, and
Keiko and
grabbed it,
Zario, you'll both wake up at this point.
when I grabbed it, Dorlen can't hold a secret worth shit. So it's like, yeah, when I grabbed it, I got this vision of this guy named Elixir, and he was suffering, and he asked us to go and help him. And
I don't think it was Elixir.
Elixir?
Elixir.
Elixir.
Elixian, yeah, Elixir, right? Elixir or something like that. And
Elixir.
there was a vision, and he was like being held down, and it
Not
was
sure.
Looking
Oh,
around,
he needs our help.
you're on
bring
the
us back?
outside of Jigow. Just kind of down near the water, around the side of it all. And you can see there's a bunch of like laundry hanging in the distance. It's quite dark out, and those of you with dark vision will be able to see that the moon is quite high in the sky. There are a few fireworks going off, but nothing particularly big at the moment. That seems like they're waiting for you. Nearby, you can hear the crowd still making crowdish noises and kind of wondering, well, they've been in there for a long time.
Did you bring us all? You brought me back. Wow, that's a feat.
There was a cleft in the side of the room. We took you out that way. It seemed like it was easier than going through underwater. Besides, I have no idea how long these spells are supposed to last, and didn't
Thank
want to
you.
risk you drowning.
How long were we out?
Thank you.
It's been about Irvin. I don't know, about 10 minutes probably.
Oh.
I mean, not long. We mostly just like climbed out of the hole, and then come on, wake up, little one. Maggie pats you on the back a couple times, rousing you.
But no, I saw a vision of a man in pain and suffering.
I saw that too.
I saw that too.
He needs our help. He needs our help.
Oh, maybe after another nap. I'm still quite tired.
Yeah, that was a battle. Thank you for the assist on killing the shark.
Where's Dax?
Hmm.
Dax? Where's Dax?
Oh, he's right here. He's quite fine. He's right here.
Or he kind of drunkenly like wobbles up, like you've seen him once he gets into into like a bottle of wine or something.
Oh, good. Thank you, miss. Can you put me down, please?
Yeah. Sure, not a problem. And she'll just kind of like lower you to the ground.
She'll do a little bit of like a bow to Maggie and then rush over to Dax and make sure he's okay. Do that thing where it's like checking to like make sure that everything's all right.
Are you guys all right? Did you not? You didn't get caught in that vision. You were close behind us, weren't you?
No. Io gives you a nice solid look. Heard you talking, but that was about it. Well, heard someone talking to you. Sounded like whispers. Well, you're okay, and you won that. And which one of you actually had the prize medal on you?
Sabina, I think.
Sabina?
Yeah, thanks, Sabina.
Yeah.
So that's tied to you with the rope. And she's going to look down and take a long look at this golden pendant that you pulled off of that crystal pedestal. Oh, this is yours too. And she's going to toss it just right at you, Dorlen.
Thank you.
Hmm?
We need to help him.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Thank you.
Sabina's gonna go over to Valis and kind of tug on an arm. Is he awake yet?
he is not. He is kind of murmuring a bit in his sleep. Do you want to do me a favor? Can you make me a perception roll?
Sure.
Well, we owe you guys a very bare minimum. We owe you a drink for bringing us up, and
12 perception.
12 perception.
At bare minimum, I wasn't doing too well with that shark.
yeah.
I don't think we would have made it out without you.
No, I was
Well,
gonna
you can make it
talk
2
with-
drinks.
I was
Urban
gonna talk
says.
with my party, but I know
You got it, Urban.
I would love to give you part of the winnings, at least my portion. I'd happily give as thanks.
Why don't we call it a draw?
Sabina will hand over the thing to Keiko. I
And
agree.
as you say that, you're going to hear muttering under your breath. Do you speak Elven, Sabina?
This is a good question. I do not.
Okay. You will hear a cooing Elven word. Where am I?
I'll
Why am I
tug
floating?
on his.
Oh, sorry about that. And the disc will go.
Mine too?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
She was just sitting on it. She was just sitting on it.
So you are going. Yeah, you're sitting on it. You're gonna like give me a dex check because Gauciliard's a bit of a dick.
Dex check is gonna be an 8.
An 8. All right, you're gonna fall on your ass. You're about 2 feet off the ground, so it's not really a big deal, is it? Oh,
Oh, wasn't very nice.
oh, sorry, I forgot you were on it.
How do we split this 50-50?
Well, first we should probably make our way back to the proving ground.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Sabina's gonna, after she knows Dax is okay, is gonna see if there's like a little kind of maybe sickly looking flower along the side, and we'll druid craft it so it's nicer and
there's a
offer it to
petunia.
Maggie. Ooh, I pick up the, make it pretty
Oh.
and smell real good, and I'm gonna hand it up to Maggie. Thank you
Thank-
again.
Thank you. It's very sweet of you.
It was very sweet of you to carry me. I know I'm not particularly large, but it's still very kind of you.
Not many people are as good sports as you guys. We'd love to be in a competition with you again some other time.
She's gonna grab another one. Maybe something that looks a little more like sea colored, maybe just a fern or something, and make that and give it to Ao. You're clearly the leader, and so everyone must have worked on your direction. So thank you.
Well, we weren't about to leave you down there to drown. Besides, if we're gonna kick your asses, it's gonna be fair and square.
I agree.
Sounds like a deal.
Makes sense.
But you gotta admit that she mimes a harpoon throw. That was a hell of a throw, right? Like that, the shark never saw it coming.
No, but I did when
Well,
it
you
was
were
in
just
its mouth,
watching
and I was like, "Oh, don't hit me!"
And I
Yeah,
didn't.
Sabina
I
will
didn't-
get quiet and move to the back with Dax at the thought of the
No,
poor
you
dead
didn't. It
shark.
was great. It was a fantastic shot. But like, I saw it coming at the shark and like me. It was just like, whoa.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, like, I'm what it's about.
All right, we need drakes.
We need to go
Well,
back.
let's
And,
collect the reward, get the fact that we've actually survived, and they're probably wondering what took us so long. Let's get that sorted, and then we all just get very drunk after this.
that
Oh, that
sounds
sounds like fun.
fantastic.
Here,
With that,
here.
you start trudging across the water again. The crowd kind of points over in your direction and, hey, isn't that them? Aren't they supposed to... Why are they in the hole? Sorry, took another way back up. I guess Aliard will kind of just snark at the crowd. The elders are going to turn and look at you and... Whoa. Pardon me, need to get deeper for that guy. Well, it appears that we have another winner. I think. Which ones of you... You seem to have found a strange way out of there.
I think there was a collapse.
Uh-huh. We'll have to
A couple collapses.
fix that for next year, I suppose.
Yes, quite dangerous, really.
So, what exactly...
It was a
Okay.
draw. We both won. We both worked on the shark together, and
I see, a draw.
Without their help, I might have been dead.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it appears that we have a draw. The crowd is going to
Yeah!
kind of mutter at each other, kind of like, "Oh, draw. That's kind of stupid. Like, I wanted to see somebody win." Kind of like muttering to each other. Anybody want to try to boost their spirits?
yeah, Keiko's gonna like whip out the guitar and start singing a little ditty to try and oh, there once was a group that went to race, and boy, it was a tighter place. We went to fight so many things, and boy, that was some things. It came
Make me
down close, we
maybe
beat the
a
shark.
performance roll.
Woo!
That is only going to be an 8. Nope, that's going to be a 16.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna show them my shark bite scars. Oh, I think there might be a
Ooh.
tooth stuck in here.
Make me a persuasion roll using,
Con.
yeah, almost, right? Yeah,
right.
make me a persuasion roll using con. That sounds great, actually.
18.
18. Oh, he's so tough. You'll see like this very long eyelashed goblinette is going to lean in and be like, you know, you're quite tough. You want some more bite marks? She has very sharp teeth.
Oh, I think I've had a bit enough for tonight, but maybe tomorrow?
She leans in. Oh, she blushes a deep brown and leans in. I can put them away when it counts.
I'll... Oh, wow. Dorlen will, I'll find you later, and he'll give her the shark tooth that he picked out of himself.
Oh. My name's Clea. What's your name?
Professor Dorlen ex-Professor Dorlen Wildrock.
Oh, a teacher, and I've been a very naughty student.
The X stands for extraordinary. At
I
least
hope it
that's what I
stands
tell
for
myself.
X-rated. You can find me at the pub.
I'm going home.
There once was a not goblin. There once was a gnome named Dorlen. He really was quite fallen.
He was
All
about
of
to
the
go
shock.
whoring. You'll hear Irvin kind of like intone over your shoulder.
Oh, that's a good one, Erwin.
Oh, that was very good.
Yeah, I'm good
Nice,
at...
Urban. Nice.
Yeah, you go get that green, yo. All right, so without further ado, I do want to say congratulations to our winners. The elder says. And let the fireworks and festivities begin. Throws his hands up, and with that, you'll hear the... as fireworks begin to erupt in the night sky, exploding above you. And once more, the festival is in full swing again. People are partying, having a good time. The ale gets cracked out, and people are drinking and celebrating again. Goblinkin and humans and drow getting absolutely knackered. And as they are doing that, and starting to fan away from the water, the elder's going to kind of lean down next to you. I'd like to know what really happened.
Sabina's just gonna have her arms crossed next to Dax, glaring at him.
We were
Dorlen.
fighting it,
Yeah,
and then
Dorlen
they
will
came
go
in and
through.
helped us. They healed me. She's gonna point at probably a torn piece of clothing where it bit her. See?
We were fighting the shark, and like it bit me and was thrashing about with me in its mouth, like shredding me. That's where I got these cool scars. And then Ao came over there with a harpoon and like jabbed into it, threw it into it, and like nailed it. Really good shot. And then like came down with an axe and like took off the head. And then the shark
Stir 'em
was
up with the
thrashing
good bad
around.
luck.
And
Okay,
yeah,
fine.
it was
I
thrashing around.
don't need the blow-by-blow. I just wanted to know exactly what happened with the other group. This is very unorthodox.
That was exactly.
But you
Well,
got
did
the
you
emerald
mean-
eye.
Oh,
With their help, but then when we like fell unconscious, they like saved us and like
We
brought
got
us
there
up the
first,
hole.
and we did most of it.
All right. Well,
After we found the other treasure that you hid behind the wall.
Yeah, that one too. We found that one too.
what? You found something else in there.
Yes.
Yeah,
This.
do you have it, Dorlen?
He'll take a look at it and roll it over in his hands.
Yeah, and it's there's we all had a little vision and kind of saw like a group hallucination. So it was either magic or just really coincidental because of something growing there. I don't know, but we all were knocked out from that, and they brought us back.
All right. Well, it's not a wise idea to carry 100 pieces of gold on me. So, I'll have your prize for you in the morning, divided up evenly between you all and your friends over there, if that's acceptable.
Absolutely.
Tell you
yes.
what, go and enjoy the festival. Get as tipsy as you'd like. I can make certain that it might be a little cozy with both of your groups, but I can get you in at the Unbroken Tuscan free of charge tonight. Some of their best rooms.
Oh, also, I'm going to just
Thank
make
you.
a comment on behalf of my lovely halfling friend. But next time you think of having a challenge, maybe not use an innocent creature that you pissed off with a spear as the final battle for sport.
I hadn't realized that was what was waiting at the end. I didn't set that up.
Well, I would definitely talk about whoever sets that up, because we tried to not kill the creature as best as we could, but when it seemed like it was going to be us or it, we did what we must. But I personally don't like taking innocent lives unless it's due, and they deserve it. But a creature like that is probably misunderstood, just like our more bound companion over here. Yes, Dax, you're
Well
a
said.
good
I
boy.
pet Dax.
I'll make sure that the person who set the Emerald Eye up is given a stern talking to on your behalf. I am
Thank
sorry
you.
for the inconvenience and the unfortunate circumstances. It's it's a dangerous place inside of there, but there's a limit. As for your prize, tell you what. Since the inn's going to be mostly booked up by you, a whole lot of you, breakfast tomorrow morning. Let's say brunch, a nice casual ninth candle, ninth bell.
Oh, that sounds very nice. Thank you.
Do you mind if we're hungover for that? I plan on getting completely smashed tonight.
If you're weak enough to be hungover, I don't mind at all.
Oh, that sounds like a
If you're not
challenge.
hungover,
Not a
you're not
challenge.
doing good enough. If you're hungover, that's a sign that you've fully enjoyed the night.
Unbroken Tusk, the rooms will be waiting for you.
Unbroken Tusk. Perfect. Do they have Goliath-sized beds?
I mean, they have orc-sized beds, so probably.
Okay, good.
What was this elder's name again?
It is Elder Ushru.
Thank you.
So I'll come get you for breakfast in the morning, so that you don't have to wake up on your own. Go enjoy yourselves. You deserved it. Well, you don't have to tell me
Bill.
twice. I'm going to go get drunk, says Valis.
Oh,
Thank
Oh,
you.
I'll join you later. I want to figure out what this thing is, and I'm going to try and take the gem thing and go back to the room for a bit and try and identify it.
Okay. All right.
Dorlen, come with us. You can
Oh, come
identify
on,
it there.
Dorlen. We can
Oh no,
do
just
it later.
give me a moment. Give
Hey.
me a moment. I need to figure out what this does.
Yeah, doorstop. You can do it in the morning, man, Urban says. Come
Yeah,
on.
Erwin's right. Listen to him.
Yeah,
Like, did he just become urban?
Well, I keep saying Erwin, but
I said Urban as a joke, but I also called him
Irwin.
doorstop, so.
Oh, I know it's very funny for us to call him urban, but us
Hey,
out of character are calling him
Dorlen.
urban now, and it's very
Are
funny.
you gonna drink me under the table or what, man? You said you owed me.
All right. I can't. I gotta. Sorry. The gem can wait.
Yahoo!
Yes,
Yeah.
it can. That is the gnome that I know.
Right.
Many
Alright.
songs shall be sung about this battle and this race and this drinking we're about to get going on.
Which
Oh,
you are
many.
going to lose, Valis says, and
Oh.
gives you a shove in
Oh.
the chest.
Oh, I'll shove him back.
Okay,
Of
he's
course
pretty damn
you guys
strong.
are going to lose. You're drinking against me.
It's true. It's pretty dangerous, but I think I'll be fine. To champions. Everybody who is drinking heavily, please make me a con check.
Okay.
To see
Check
whether.
or save.
Let's do a save actually.
15.
Yep.
Can't wait.
Okay, 15. You are gonna wake up with a very mild hangover in the morning.
Okay, good.
Oh my god, I rolled a 19.
22.
You both are gonna be pretty fine in the morning. Sabina, you drinking heavily?
21. Heck yeah.
No, she's gonna wait until like everyone else is pretty drunk, and then go for a little bit of a walkabout with Dax, just walking around quietly, and then come back and go to bed.
Okay. So everybody, Valis is gonna wake up with a raging hangover, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because he rolled a 5.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, not great. All right, the party goes
Dorlen
on
sings
throughout,
a song in the morning.
rolls out throughout the night, and Sabina, you sneak away from the party to go and relax across the city. Sound of music playing in the background as you move between all of the throngs of goblin kin. Dax looks up at you with that kind of worried expression.
It'll be okay, Dax. I know there's a lot of people here, but it'll be okay.
Oh, And he looks over your shoulder back at you. Sorry, am I intruding? A huge lumbering shape. And Maggie Keen Eyes is standing in the street kind of near you.
Oh, hello. It was Maggie, yes?
And it was Sabine or Sabina?
Sabina, yes. Sabina Morden.
Nice to meet you.
It's lovely to meet you too.
Officially, at least. I'm sorry about the shark. You seem pretty upset.
It's not your fault.
I did kind of hold it, though, and I just don't want you to hold anything against me for it.
The only thing I shall hold against you is a handshake.
Oh. Creak of leather as she squats down 6 feet and like leans forward.
She'll stand up on Dax and reach up.
Okay, she only has to squat down 3 feet then, as she just encompasses your hand in hers, like absorbing half your arm into it. Well, I'm not much of a drinker, really, but they're having a good time. No, not.
That's.
It doesn't really do anything to me.
You do look like you have quite a brawny constitution.
Thank you for the flower.
Of course. I'm partial, if you couldn't tell.
It's a peony? Petunia.
A petunia, yes.
Petunia rhymes with...
I'm not sure. I think it's much like orange. There's not a lot of rhymes for it.
New
At least not in common.
friends, well met beneath the emerald waves. One gave me a blooming petunia. And then we met on Jigow streets one night. And it sure was a great big bright moon, yeah?
That was lovely, Maggie. Very well done. Oh, you're a regular bard.
I'm trying to get better at poetry. It's not something I was really raised with.
Oh, I was raised with many. Perhaps we can exchange some.
I'm not sure what I could give you, but I would like that.
Wonderful. Shall we continue walking and maybe see some stuff, and maybe that'll bring inspiration?
That sounds nice. And she'll walk off and you'll have like a very pleasant conversation. Maggie is a quiet conversationalist, but she's one of those people who says things softly and has a surprising insight that you wouldn't expect when she speaks. So the two of you are actually pretty well matched in that regard. I will say as well, what else is she interested in?
This game is just now get to know Maggie, and that's
just get
all
to know
that
Maggie.
matters.
Back at the bar, you all are drinking very heavily. But I would like an insight roll from anybody here who's drinking heavily.
All right.
Okay.
And at some point, Keiko's probably going to try and write a letter and find somewhere to post it.
Oh, that's not bad.
0.
Wow, that's
16.
22.
22. Okay, and one
That's
moment.
wisdom.
Okay. You're sitting around the table drinking. People are being raucous all around you. It is quite a lively atmosphere here out at one of the beer gardens outside. People are having an absolutely fantastic time, like throwing their drinks back, throwing their dinners up, and just having a really great time. And Valis swings over to the table from where he was speaking to Galsaliard with a very like kind of a dialect of Elvish that the Drow use, kind of just basically speaking to another Drow for a bit. Turns back to you and is like, "So, are we drinking or not? Come on, come on."
We're drinking. What?
We need harder.
Oh,
I'm drinking as hard as I can.
Then drink.
Get another ale. Phew.
Maybe you guys
Order
should catch
another
up then.
round.
I'm already.
I'm like 5 mugs ahead of you, tiny gnome.
And by the end of the night, I'll be 10 ahead of you.
Oh, you'll see.
Oh, you little
that.
you little shit.
And be careful, I
want
might
another.
step on you, Dorlen, if I get too drunk.
Hey, I'm wounded, all right? Like,
Oh,
take it
you're
easy.
so wounded.
I'm wounded too, and I don't complain about it.
Yes.
Well, that's because you
You're
didn't get
the
this cool
cordial
scar.
gnome.
I got not a scar because of Jumut. It was very nice about that.
Well,
It's not a problem at all. I was happy to help. I was happy to help.
Us clerics will stick together.
It's true.
I don't worship your god and you don't worship my god, but that's fine. It's
This-
fine. We agree to disagree about that, right?
Absolutely.
we all disagree.
Wait, who do you worship? Dermot says, looking over at you.
Oh, what would she call her? The lady. Hold on a second. For now, I'll just say the Raven Queen, but I will get the what you'll actually call her. Shoot.
She worships a bird lady.
Oh,
worships
yes. You've never been so nice to her, have you?
Oh, that's that is that's a choice. I mean, I'm a bit easier. I just, the luck's on.
Yes, you worship a shiny rock thing that has 20 sides or something, right?
It is a very magical. It is the source of so much joy and light into the world. It's worth everything that I dedicate to it, he says, and throws back his drink.
That's the one that you can be reborn, right? Your soul goes away and you get born into someone else, right? If you get conscious something.
Well, absolutely. Can we get another drink over here or not? Come on. I thought we were drinking, Valis says, kind of talking over Dermot.
Oh, Valis, you gotta
I gotta win this one. But as he's saying it, Zarya, you with that insight roll, he's not just trying to get you to drink. He's being deliberate with this.
Yeah.
He looks very uncomfortable. You've gone drinking with Valis before, and he's not really aggro. He more or less is the type that sits there and is like, oh, another? You want to do another? Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah. Valis, what's up your arse today? You're quite rude with everybody. We're drinking.
There's
Calm
a lot
down.
you can fit up
What's
that
going
ass here.
on? I'm sure there is.
Constantly.
I'm going
But
to go.
something's gone up there ever since we started here.
I think you're imagining things. I'm going to go drain my quiver.
No, you stay here.
No, we
I'm
get
not
another
doing it at
round,
the
another
table.
round. Yeah,
Wait.
just whip it out. Come on.
Valis, let's get some shots first.
Sure. Fire brandy, if you've got it, I would like
10.
a bottle.
2 bottles, make it 2. I'll have one for
Have you had
myself.
fire brandy? I don't think you're going to like it. It's quite... Sorry, damn accent's creeping back in. I see nothing wrong with the accent. If you just embrace your heritage, it's quite, well, civilized, Gilseliard will say, and sip his wine that he's drinking. He's like, everyone else has a beer. He's just over in the corner with like this flute of wine going,
Oh, come on, you
Yes.
prissy bish. You get
Yeah, and
get
you
off your
too.
wine.
But he's not usually like this.
Swore.
I am only
But I
going
bet
to
you are.
drink what I know is say.
Oh,
Whoa, hold on. Gilsarid.
Glassy boy.
Are you having a good time?
Lassie.
I'm having a wonderful time watching you make fools of yourself, yes.
Then great, everyone's having a good time. Let's just leave him alone to do what he's comfortable with. And another round!
And it's Galsariad. Remember the name Galsariad Iliera.
You probably should tell me that tomorrow because I don't think I'm remembering tonight.
Hey,
Yes, that's fair.
Irvin kind of leans across the table, like knocking over an empty pint glass. Just,
Oh,
I'll tell you tomorrow if you want. or you if you're interested, Raven lady.
thank you.
Because you're both like you're big and your heart. I mean, you're pointy.
I mean, you can continue that thought. Yes, sure.
Kind of like brushes his hair back, trying to make it like nice and. But this guy looks like Shaggy. He is maybe 20, maybe. His beard hasn't completely connected at the mustache, and he's trying real hard. Let me see if he's sober enough. Here we go. Okay. If you wanna go for a walk, there's an inn with the untusked broken that we could I've got a
I think we've all got rooms in there.
and he's going to like go over and just
yeah.
vomit violently around the corner.
Oh. Well, I was
that
going to say you could buy me a
reminds-
drink, but I think he's pretty cut off now.
Yeah, that reminds me. I need to go write a letter and send it back.
I thought we were
need-
getting more drinks here.
Yes.
Was
Here
that
they
bourbon?
are, bottles of fire
Heroin.
brandy.
Oh.
Hey, kid. Yeah. Maybe wash your mouth out with this. It'll take the paint off of you, but it'll help. He pours a few shots of it.
Wait. First, Urban, try this. And Dorlen will hand him a little, like white, damp cloth, and it's like, it's got a special chemical on it that'll get rid of the smell.
He wipes it on his face and starts like tongue brushing, like oh. Oh. Dude, fuck me.
Cucumber.
Yeah,
Right.
That
it's
worked.
called chloroform. You're about to go to sleep.
Am I going
No,
to
it'll
am I
just
going
help
to
him.
sleep with Zarya? Because I'm in.
I mean, now that you smell better, perhaps.
So like,
Buy me a drink and we can talk about it.
Dorlen will pat him on
Whatever
the back.
she
He's like,
wants. I think.
I was there in my early 90s, so don't worry about it.
All right.
I know where you're at right now.
And as you are all drinking and having a great night, we're going to cut to the morning, I think. I should know, Caitlin, let me know if you think he was successful or not, or if you think he passed out in advance. Probably passed out in
I
advance.
feel like he probably passed out. I feel like they got like pretty like just about to like the top stair of where his room was, and then he like fell through the door, and then she just skittered off.
You probably ran,
Pushed him
found
inside.
Keiko to like help lift him up.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds great to
got him
me.
all tucked in bed, and then
Keiko probably
Skedoodled.
found like some charcoal and drew.
Meanwhile, the rest of the night, you just saw
penis
that
on his forehead.
Io
Nice.
came
Yes.
back to the table at that point, like earlier, like when we cut over, and spent most of her time kind of like poking and prodding Galsaliard with all of these like, oh, you're just an elf, you're just a prissy elf, but in that way that boys pull pigtails, kind of like. Which you shouldn't do, but still. But like, she's definitely giving him way more shit like every tomboy I went to high school with did to the boys they liked. We all know these people.
I don't know if this would have been a point of contention, but Dorlen probably, if he did notice that, would have tried to feed Ao some more drinks with him to distract her, to try and get some pressure off of Gilsariad, who obviously did not want to partake.
And they're going to get you a drinking contest for sure out of that. The next morning, is going to be quite a rude awakening for Valis as he wakes up in his bed with a splitting headache, but that's not exactly what's happening right now. What's happening is 9th bell comes in the morning, and daybreak comes with a knock on your door. The voice of Elder Ushru comes through the door. Travelers, I wish to tell you something of grave import. Will you have breakfast with me now? He pauses, and then sheepishly adds, I do have the right room, right?
Yes.
Yes. Come
Yes,
on in.
sure. No time like the present. And Dorian will hop out of bed and just like spring in his step, completely fine.
You said that, you all said that you were the ones who found that golden pendant.
Well, the shark kind of wrecked part of the room and crumbled away, and we were first to get to the golden light, yes.
I don't think that the shark will get the credit for this one. If you, it's up to you whether or not you want to include the other team in this. But I have something of
What
dire
are we
import.
including them in?
They helped us.
It's your choice. I'll be down at breakfast waiting for you.
Well, let's go rouse them, I'd say. Right? We're all in agreement?
Well, if it's something that's going to put them in danger, should we not include them?
Well, I think we should give them the opportunity to make that decision for themselves.
I think... I don't know about the rest of you, but I feel like they are just as included in anything that they helped us, did they not?
Yes.
And I don't know how I would have turned out if they hadn't shown up when they did. I mean, did you guys see that harpoon Io did? Like,
Do you have a crush on Io?
it was impressive, especially when you were looking directly at it coming at you and it just barely missed and hit the shark.
I mean, Dorlen,
we'll try and get your number.
She's quite very nice. I don't know. I'm just waking up, but yes.
Valis, how are you doing? How are you feeling?
I feel like Sabina was up before everybody and like went downstairs and like got tea for everyone. And, like now that everyone's awake, is like handing it out, and has like some weird contraption with like a raw egg and stuff for Valis. Be like,
you look like you are having a worse time here. This is what
I am having the fucking worst time. Give me.
She'll druid craft a light breeze.
Dorlen will give him some of the cucumber wipes.
I hate cucumbers.
You were the one that was trying to feed everyone the alcohol. What was up with that last night?
I just had a bad...
You never told me what was up your ass.
Was she?
Nothing's up my ass.
Are you sure?
What is with everyone and talking about stuff in orifices? And she'll walk up.
I'm going to head down. It's your call. See you in 10, the elder says, and give.
Are you still there?
Whoops! I thought he left already.
I thought he left too.
Well,
I'll head over to the other room.
I'm only feeling perfectly fine this morning. I'm gonna go down and join the elder. I'll see the rest of you there.
Does that mean we have to go get the others?
Dude, I'm going to leave.
Yes. I'm going to go help rouse.
Yeah, I'm on the way.
Rest.
You guys all walk a lot faster than me, I'm sure, though. So she's.
Yeah, Keiko will like.
So as you open the door, you'll see that Dermot is there, dressed in like not his armor, but like his traveling clothes, holding like a tray, an identical tray of tea that Sabina was carrying. Is gonna go. Oh, hello. How are you this morning? I couldn't help but hear that you're all awake. It's kind of a noisy morning.
Sorry about that.
Is it? I feel like we're usually like this.
I think most inns around Jigow usually are.
Oh, okay.
We were
Ooh.
supposed to go. Is everyone all right from last night?
I'm a
I
bit.
doubt Irvin is.
Yeah, how is Erwin? He kind of passed out. Hard.
I haven't woken him up yet. To be honest, I think that I'm the one with the hangover, but I'm used to it. You know, asceticism, strong body. Really need to get some tinted glasses, though.
I'm gonna take the tray of tea from him and be like,
No! I insist.
No, I can help you both. Okay, I can carry this tea.
Dorlen
if he
will
insists,
adjust
she'll
them.
let go.
We'll adjust his
I
goggles.
thought you went
and-
downstairs.
Oh yeah. I thought this was outside.
So yeah, but you're like walking past this, so like.
Yeah.
It's fine. Are you going to breakfast?
Yes, immediately. Apparently, there's that gem we found is causing quite some concern.
The door is going to slam open across the hall, and I was going to peer out. What do you mean it's causing some? It's causing some concern. Something cool?
We don't.
I wasn't
know.
eavesdropping. I was literally just getting up, and
Yes, I'm sure you were just getting up.
you know what? It's hard not to hear someone as loud as you. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
sorry.
7
You got
feet
big
tall.
bellowy lungs, lady. Yeah, prove me wrong.
You should ask my husband.
Is he Goliath too?
No.
Why is everyone so feisty this morning?
She's always feisty. You'll hear as Irvin kind of like stumbles forward, like pulling on his trousers and like jumping to like get into them as he's moving. There are multiple beds in the room here, and he kind of like heads over. What did I do last night?
Not us.
Not us. No, you.
How much lipstick is on him right now? Zaria, how much lipstick is on him?
Oh, hers?
Yeah.
Like maybe like one for like the drink, and then like they were gonna go upstairs, and then
Okay,
he
so
passed
not-
out when he hit the door frame.
Fair enough.
He
Okay.
passed out when you hit the door frame.
I did? I did.
Yes.
Oh man. I don't even remember. I'll make it up to you with a drink.
Tease you a little bit.
What?
Oh, that sounds good. I
What'd
said
you
it would have been fun to tease you a little bit because I figured you wouldn't have remembered anything.
What did
But I was being kind today, and I didn't tease you about anything.
Thanks. That's very nice of you. I appreciate it. Oh, for God's sake, just get a room. Galsalier, it's gonna like practically levitate past you as he just.
I'm going downstairs.
Oh.
Did you like your? I hope I
I'll-
put you in the right clothes when you got to bed. You were kind of sick all over your other ones, so I.
There was a
Oh.
lot of sick everywhere.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Let's, breakfast sounds great. And with that, you'll all head downstairs with the, of Maggie leaving. She's the only one that has her own room because nobody else can handle that bed. And with that, you will all be seated around this grand family-style table. Ushru sits across from you, and the breakfast of the Unbroken Tuscan. Ah, good. You all made it down. I really appreciate you coming. It's let's see. We've got ham and bacon and all sorts of pig products here. We've got eggs and jam and toast and untoasted bread. We've got butters from 3 different animals with many different udders.
Hash browns.
Yes, browns, hashed and
Any hair at
unhashed.
the dog?
I mean, there's a bit of table wine, absolutely.
Excellent.
There's also fruit juice. We've got orange, and we've got pineapple. Panapila? Whatever that is.
I want to try that one.
It's pineapple with a little bit of mango.
Cool.
All right. Well, everyone enjoy your breakfast, and I can't hold it in much longer. He leans
Just let
across
it
the
out.
table. What?
I said, just let it out.
A vision came to me last night. A golden amulet rose to the surface of a pool of blood, and countless hands lunged toward it, out from the blood, trying to grasp it. In turn, all of the hands fell into the pool, until only one remained. The one whose hand claimed the amulet was, a handsome man, with curly hair and a somber expression. He turned to me, and he said, "They must find me, the ones from the grotto. Tell me, when you got that, did anything happen to you in that place that would help me understand my vision?"
We had
That
a
sounds like Elixir. Or Elixion. Whatever his name is. Did it look like this too?
Nice.
Yes, that was the amulet.
So when I grabbed it, there was a vision of a man. He was suffering and told us to find him.
Tell me the
and help
entire
him.
story. That might help.
Yeah, take it from the top, Dorlen.
Oh, so we started when we were fighting the shark, and he'll start from when fighting the shark and like everything that happened.
Are you leaving
including
anything out?
Not as long as he remembers it. He's blabbing. He's spilling the beans. He can't keep anything in. It's Dorlen.
Okay. So he's going to, like, watch you the entire time and just nod a bit. I see. So that's it, is it?
I don't think I'm missing anything. Am I missing anything? Like, you all saw the same... Well, not you guys, but we all saw it, right? Valis?
Yeah.
Actually, Valis, did you see it?
Well, Dallas, is that why you're acting so weird?
I don't like it. It's strange and unusual. But it's fine. Everything's fine. It's not like, it's probably nothing. I think that you should travel to Bazazan. Can I get an insight check? Because Valis' face is just gonna, like, go through the floor the second. It's like, he starts to perk up for a sec. Just, it's probably fine. Everything's fine, Bazazan.
Big 7.
15.
Oh, not as good that time. 15?
15 is plenty.
11.
Okay.
Yes.
Bazazan. It's a grim town, under the control of the Aurora Watch. Not a pleasant place to visit, but if what you tell me is true, what you have found is a vestige of divergence, an enchanted relic from the time of the calamity known as the Jewel of Three Prayers. People do not stumble across vestiges without a reason. And there's no place in Jorhas where the memory of the calamity lingers more strongly than in Bazazan. And you've never seen a drow turn white before, but you just kind of did for half a sec, those of you who got like a 13 plus.
Cool.
I need to go identify this. And Dorlen will get up from the table and go back to his room.
Yeah, Keiko
you know
doesn't
what?
really understand much. Robin's freaking out, but Keiko doesn't.
So,
that.
the elder's gonna grab you by the knees, you stand up. Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Oh no.
The Aurora Watch. I'm sure I used to be part of that. What's the issue?
Who are you asking?
The elder.
I figure that there's nowhere else in all of Xhorhas that knows what this is more. Their archives and knowledge stretches back. And if what Dorlen tells me is true, well, Bazazan was once a temple of evil in its own right. Perhaps that is where this is leading you in the first place.
Valis, is that why you're getting all funny? And she's going to, like, go real close to his face. Just lean in.
Yes,
What do you know about this, Valis?
I've been to Bazazan in a past life. It's not a pleasant place. Wait till you see the sacrifice engines. They are quaint.
What's a sacrifice engine?
You trust me, you're going to find out, and you don't want to know now, and you won't want to know afterwards either.
Okay. What else is there?
What do you mean? Demons, devils, all manner of things across the wastes.
It's right on the edge of the barbed fields. It's not a good place to go.
Am I still there?
So yeah, you said you were running off upstairs?
But that he grabbed me.
Yeah, he'll let you go afterwards, though. He'll just
okay.
he does it for the line, and then he lets you go.
Oh, okay, perfect. Then I wouldn't be here for...
Okay.
Well, I wish you the best.
As for this, and he'll lay out 2 bags of gold, one 50 and the other 50 for the other party.
I wish you well. And if you need anything else, I will be around. Your payment is in full, and anything else I can do for you, let me know. But I have some things I must get to. You found this as part of your destiny, though, and I think that, well, you were chosen. My vision confirms it. Good luck.
And he'll rise and wander off.
Thank you.
Okay, so across the table. So that really happened, Ao will say.
Yes.
Yes. We were also all knocked unconscious, and we all woke up and said the same thing. We couldn't really have conspired while we were sleeping.
I mean, all we heard was a bunch of muffled voices, and then, like, the tunnel started getting rickety, so we climbed out the other way with you. So that's what you found.
Apparently.
Great, I want a piece of the action. Let's do it. The wastes are
I think we
awful.
could use all the help we could get.
Exactly. The wastes are awful, and you know what? I'd rather have a bunch of swords rather than one. It's safety in numbers.
Yes.
What do you say?
Yes.
I don't even have a sword.
Dorlen, you can come downstairs at this point.
Okay, what is it then? Because
I assume that you're coming down the stairs with like your diamond investigating goggles on and kind of going,
Like
oh. Okay.
I
Keiko,
hope you don't
finish.
mind, but I have a prop.
It looks nothing like the actual thing, but I appreciate it.
All right.
I might be able to help. Before I was a composer and a bard, I worked for the Aurora Watch, so I might be able to. Might still have clout. I used to hold the rank of the lieutenant or sergeant or captain, one of those two. I kind of forget now.
She doesn't
but
even actually know what she used to be. How lovely.
It's been a while. I decided to leave my post because I didn't want to hit things. I wanted to compose music.
A noble pursuit, really.
Exactly.
And we're lucky for it.
All right, so we're an adventuring party. All of us, Io says. This will be great. Let's go get paid and let's have a grand adventure. I've been wanting to do this for a while. This is why I left home. Dorlen,
I like her pizzazz.
flipping your goggles down, you're going to take a look at this, and I'm rereading this to make sure that identify is not blocked. So, just going boop, 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 boop. Ooh, boy. Okay.
Should be pretty frickin'
So
cool.
looking at it, you are going to look at it, and it is a glittering golden disc attached to a fine golden chain. The chain magically resizes to function as a necklace for the creature that wears it. In its dormant state, it has the following properties. Gives you a +1 to your armor class, and while wearing or holding the jewel, you can use an action to cause it to shed bright light in a 15-foot radius and then dim for an additional 15. It has 3 charges, and regains all expended charges daily at dawn. While holding it, 1 charge can be used to cast invisibility. It is the One Ring.
Neat.
This is ridiculous. I can't believe this is keep it secret to be so.
And how many does it? You said it's 3 charges, and how many before dawn?
3. 3 refreshes
Regains
at dawn.
all.
Okay.
But yes, it is a legendary wondrous item that will kind of just look.
Holy crap. Is there any like history or arcana check or anything like that I can do to find out anything about it?
I think that'd be a legend lore.
Yeah, that you'd have to use
Legend lore is
something
a
like
spell.
legend lore for this.
Okay.
But
there'd be
what you can
nothing-
make me a religion roll for the speech he gave you. Anyone
I
who can.
will.
Oh, yes. Nice.
Oof. 10.
10? Ooh, no, it's not gonna be enough.
Ooh, I rolled crap. No, I rolled an 11. What?
11? Okay.
I don't know.
So, I mean, both of you will be able to know that the Change Bringer is Avandra.
Vandra.
The goddess. The goddess.
Okay, well,
Goddess.
I think this is something kind of. As much as I would like to study this in greater detail, y'all know I can't keep a secret, and this is definitely.
Hurry, tell us what magical secrets you've uncovered, Gasaliard will say.
Yes.
Oh, well, in that case, and he'll bring out a book out of his bag of holding. Like, I did a lot of study on arcano-magical armor and, like, the kind of effects and different ways that you could use to power it. And he'll just, like, start going off on a bunch of his research and studies and, like, how he made his armor and, like...
Yeah. Irvin
He
says.
won't stop talking now.
What can the thing do? It's a what? A vestment of diversion? What does it do?
It provides protection, and it's able to light up, and I think it can keep its wearer hidden. But I don't actually know too much about the more divine nature, and he'll hand it over to I want to study this later, but maybe you, this is more your field, right? Or Keiko, like you seem to know a lot of random
Sergeant,
stuff.
I was a sergeant. What? Sorry, what were we talking about?
Zarya,
wanna
this
see
is
it.
more your thing, right?
Mm-hmm. A goddess. Yvonne.
I mean, it says prayer. You pray all the time, right?
I do.
But it might be better if somebody else holds it, because, well, you guys don't
Not
know
me?
this, but you probably gathered than me. I can't keep a secret, and I shouldn't be the one to blab about it and have it on me.
Yes,
You don't
honestly,
say.
I've been debating about learning the silent spells for you, Dorlen. Sometimes I feel like it'd be good to just go.
That
Sure,
might be a
yes,
smart idea. Not gonna lie.
All right, so we're all going to Bazazan. Valis will say.
Yeah, so you're gonna be okay with that, Valis. You went white as a sheet, which I thought is kind of impossible with the drow.
And yet here we are.
But Zarya, do you know anything about it? This is your field, right?
I don't feel anything flowing through it at the moment. But I'll think on it.
11 of us going. That's a lot. That's good. 11 is a lucky number, right? It's a prime number. Indivisible?
It's either what's prime, what is indivisible.
It can't be
I like the way you think.
divided. Like a fellowship.
11?
I
And
don't-
Zari's actually going to, like, count people.
I'm including him.
And she points right down. You hear, and Dax is going to tilt his head.
Of course.
I assume he
Oh, I
gets a
just needed to
vote.
count. Oh, yes.
Sabina smiles very wide at Maggie.
I think Dermot is going to kind of crawl up and look around. I think that you're probably going to need all of the help you can get. So this is a good thing. The wastes are pretty dangerous, and you're definitely going to need some extra god power. So yeah.
Yes, I'm quite familiar with the wastes, but I definitely agree. More the merrier.
Do I know anything about the wastes?
Sorry.
No, not off the top of my head. I mean, it's you said that it was the change bringer. But I don't know. Its design's kind of weird. It looks more round. I don't know, moonish.
What?
It's not the Luxon.
No.
Where are we
keep it,
heading together?
Tommy.
And with that, I think that we are going to cut away. And as you say that, the camera's going to zoom back and is going to sweep across this blighted landscape. To reach Bazazan, our adventurers will have to travel down the Emerald Loop south before turning east along the harrowed path. A vicious, dangerous stretch of land beset by bandits, demons, and other creatures of ill repute and evil. From there, they will have to go further into Jorhas, to the barbed fields where the spines of stone that range from 10 to 30 feet tall linger as an eerie reminder of the calamity. If they're lucky, they'll survive to the middle, where a caravan will offer some brief respite before they travel to the haunted, horrible citadels of Bazazan. And as the narrator says that, the audience will get the shot of Bazazan, which is this immense temple of dusky stone, ringed with demon skulls and these barbed, impossibly barbed structures reaching up into the sky behind an immense black gate.
Oh my god, that's creepy. I love it.
It's
That's
so
awesome.
creepy, and we're gonna find out how creepy after this break. So don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. All right, and folks, ooh, the entire party's there. Let me hide them. Here we go. Hello, we're back. This is the portion of the program where we talk to the chat. I was just saying off camera, like right before game began, actually, I was telling everybody that as I was reviewing the module, there's this part in it where I was like, I don't think the writers plotted and assumed the way that this cast is going to function. And Chris just called it a minute ago. I said that before game, I was like, you guys are going to make a choice that is going to be one that the writers didn't intend and is like the really obvious choice that I know you're going to take. And it literally was that Io says to you, like, hey, let's go with safety in numbers. And they even have rules there if you want to like try to insight check her to see if she's like trying to like, you know, stab you in the back or something like that. It's a super easy check, but no, she just wants to go have an adventure.
Sounds legit, right?
Oh my god, that's
Like, we have no
awesome.
reason not to.
They expect people to not do that?
Well, I guess
Be
it
like,
depends
no,
on
this is
the
us.
relationship. I know I've played with some
I guess
groups that can
so.
get pretty in the past that can get pretty
I don't
like,
know what.
oh, it's a competition
why either.
and like just try and like shit on the NPCs.
Yeah,
other party
really.
members as soon as the competition's
weird.
there. So I could really see that happening, to be honest. But
What- When I take
Yeah.
notes, when I've been taking notes about them, I call them the rivals.
Yeah.
Hey, Caitlin, talk at me, please.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. But they were never really
better.
presented to our party as such. They were just kind of like other people that we were in a friendly competition with, right? So,
Right.
like, we have no reason to not travel with them.
can
Like,
we
it's
call
They were
it
nice
a
to us. They
festival,
were great.
it's
They treated me.
games.
It was great.
We were
Like,
We had a little
competing
flirting
against
going
each
on.
other basically as well. Like we kind of had that.
Yeah.
Well, like the whole thing about this party is that like they're really easy. Like Dermot is nervous and nice. Galsaliard's the dick, but he's not a bad guy. At least not yet. I don't know. Irvin's should just be called Kyle Wastewalker because he's just like a college age Kyle. Maggie's fine. Sorry, I was waiting for the chat to explode.
Maggie's the best.
And Io, I
Them's
love
fighting
honestly.
words.
I love playing Io because she just like her traits are just very much like if you try to dick her around or if you say things you don't mean, she hates you. But if she's like, hey, let's go fight and then drink, and you're like, okay, and she's like, yeah,
Sounds good.
we're best friends. Don't
I'm
screw
down.
with me.
I'm really loving the NPCs.
Kind of, yes.
I'm loving them and the way that you're doing them. Gelsariad, maybe he's a bit of a dick, not really my style, but I definitely love Io's gung-ho, like straightforward nature, Maggie's wholesomeness. Dermont, actually, like I know I haven't interacted with him a lot of as Dorlen, but he's probably my favorite so far that I've seen. He just
Really?
seems so nice and just quiet and shy nice, not the like overwhelming one, but that's kind of something that more Dorlen would overlook a little bit. So I've just been kind of like, okay, maybe not, but like watching his interactions, I'm like, oh, he's really sweet too. I love him. And Irvin
Irvin?
is just so much fun, and like helped me develop a character trait about Dorlen not knowing and doing names properly.
Oh, also, could I just may I just excuse myself for 1 minute? I have to go answer something to the chat, and I need to go grab something to answer a question
Okay,
in chat.
that's fair. While you're
Nice.
doing that, I do want to say there's something I forgot to mention because there's a lot of background on these characters. When you guys were drinking with Irvin can down it, but he also is an amazing dancer. He even when drunk,
Nice.
he can let's see, dance
We're
with
gonna have
the
to pull that
grace
out.
of an archfey. He is
Well,
not
incredible.
a warlock to my knowledge.
Oh damn,
Because
that's
To answer the question,
Holy shit.
this is the skill I will die on.
Needs more
Maggie
horror.
versus Warwar. Warwar.
Harwar!
forgot
Harwar
my
is
ears.
so good that I am going to have to bring Harwar like into like Elos.
Yes.
there's a spell for that.
Warwar.
Summon Harwar.
Yep.
There's a good chance he'll just stab you. But yeah, it's worth it.
No,
You get
I
to
think
hang
there's,
out
like,
with
the
my
spell in-
impression of Adam Driver, so that's gonna be worse.
I think there's a spell in Tasha's that's like, hey, cross into
Oh,
another
yeah.
variant of the. So you could bring Maggie and Harwar together. I'd love to see you talk to yourself as both of them.
Hi, I'm Maggie. You're very large.
Yes.
Thank you. So I do want to say, so Dan or Bob, I'm seeing you in the chat right now. This Saturday, we're pre-recording I don't know, we might broadcast if it's at 10 a.m. We got to figure out whether or not we're willing to do that. But so we're actually taking 2 weeks off after this episode. But we are doing a How to Run Chapter 1 episode. So if you have any questions about Chapter 1 or some of the stuff that will not spoil the players for Chapter 2, because they're all going through it still, let us know, because I'll try to answer them during the video. It'll be, at the very least, it'll be released on YouTube with this, like in our normal schedule. But it's good so far. There are a couple of things where I kind of look at this and I'm like, if I want you guys to be rivals, I really have to work at it. Because they've got like, so here are some things that could have happened in this chapter that I'll let you know real quick. There's a sidebar, refusing the call, where if you guys get the destiny and you're just like, nah, we'll just hang out in Jigow because we hate our dungeon master and don't want to play a story. Right? I always love running for those
bizarre.
people. You see, Robin, you have only ran games like one-shots. If there is many a time, especially back before like role-playing was really like broad and I get collected a bunch of people who really like to play like stories, that you would end up with people in your game who were like, yeah, I want to be a dirt farmer. That's what my character would do. He would farm dirt. And like, you'd just be stuck with a character who didn't want to do anything. And you'd be like, thanks for making me run 2 separate games. One that's, Farmville, and one that's...
Well, and at that point, it's like, okay, so you and I will run our sessions on Wednesday, and I'll spend an hour, and we can discuss your dirt farming. But you don't.
No, I want to be with
the
everybody
table.
else, though. Right?
No.
It's just, no, right?
You guys can go for drinks afterwards and not waste my time.
But it was your roommate, and you couldn't say no.
See,
yeah.
I can understand if maybe not being a dirt farmer, but I can understand like being, oh, well, okay, yeah, I don't really know what I want to do when it's a home brew. But I feel like if you're going into a module, like, there's a story that you're supposed to follow. Why are you there if you don't want to follow
If
that
I'm
module?
like, yeah, like we have like an epic, obviously like a book, don't you want to be the hero of it? And a lot of people are just like, no. So there are 2 opposite ones here. So there's ours by right. So there's, if the rivals get the jewel, then they technically are the heroes of the story and you're the sidekicks or the enemies, which is a cute option. I would like to potentially run that version someday and be like, no, you guys are the second fills. And then there's a third one where they hate you, so they steal it from you.
Oh.
Oh, if I ever play this game again, I'm going to try and drive for that.
So the trick is like, kill one of them. Injure or kill one of them. But there's a bunch of stuff here where it's like, in the random encounters that are coming, and this isn't a spoiler because we're not going with this path of the universe, if they go in front of you, you can find like their shit. Like they lose like health and jewelry and sometimes other things, and you'll like be walking through and you're like, isn't this Irvin's boot?
They're just stripping?
No, they get
stripping
they
out.
get tore up from the floor up on the trip because it is a very dangerous one.
The
Is
waist
this
are
Irvin's boot
terrible.
with a foot in
Irvin.
it?
No!
Yeah. Irvin, you were so
Alas,
young.
poor Urban. Alas, poor Urban. I knew him well.
Damn it, Keith Urban.
I knew him kind of a little bit.
I was
Kind
gonna
of.
say, I'm very
Somewhat.
lucky with my like D&D and role playing thing is because I start with Dork Tales, so I don't have any of those like horror stories.
dude,
because
I have
I've
so
just
many
been
horror
having
stories I
good
could tell.
Experiences.
You know, some of them can be interesting, but I think it's all a learning opportunity, right? Like nobody ever starts like getting right into that kind of stuff, and it's like most of the time anyway. Like
See, I've-
especially when you're younger.
I've definitely played with people that like don't follow the story that's presented to them, but it's always for something else.
Mhm.
It's not to do
Just-
nothing. It's
to
not,
be
I
that.
want to be a chef. It's like, okay, but
Was
what
it
if we go steal that couch and light it on fire in the middle of town?
was it you or
Because
Jen
we
that
need a distraction.
was it
Sounds
you or
like fun.
was it you or Jen that sent me the coward, the Scooby-Doo thing?
I did.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Because that's most of my relationship with both of you is TikToks, so I get a little confused at times. But you sent me that video, and it's a Scooby Doo principle, and I love it. Which is like for characters that like play cowards, it's like, okay, you can play a coward in a game, but you have to ante up the moment you get your metaphorical Scooby snack.
Mhm.
The moment it's like, all right, fine, but I'll buy you a drink afterwards. Let's go. You know, as the moment
That's what I do with Isaac. Like
Yeah.
Isaac has been
Isaac-
a really like good growth curve. I really like it.
Well, and yeah, from the beginning, it was, oh, let's go help this person. Well, do we really have to? I don't know if that's really going to be useful to us. But as soon as, Win does the
Win
puppy
gives
dog
you the puppy
eyes,
dog
or
eyes.
yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. And that's fine.
The characters have become your Scooby snack now, and I think that's great.
yeah.
Like,
I was
I've,
telling our mutual friend Nick has a character type that they play, which is I don't want to be here, but does want to be there. Like they always build characters that
Sundare.
get dragged into situations
Mm.
but still kind of like do their best in that situation, but are like, oh, again.
Mm.
And I think you can have like you can have a character that doesn't necessarily know what they're doing or is happening, like, or maybe like their motivation is not what is the current group, but then you just have an interesting conversation. That can be an interesting role play moment. Like I've been listening to Critical Role, and they kind of had like a very tense conversation at one point where they argued in character about what are we doing, guys? Like, what is the motivation? I feel like we've really lost the plot of what we're doing. Like, what is our motivation for doing these things? And it's like they had a good discussion about that. And it's like, okay, yeah, we're doing this. But it's like, so yeah, you can have a different motivation, but wanting to go and just farm shit, it's like, that is a very odd choice for an adventure.
Absolutely.
I'm really. I just want to say right now, like I'm super looking forward to. We've got this kind of like super friendly like rivalry, like, and like a friendship that's grown with this other party, and seeing how our own characters, like Kelly had mentioned that there's some possibility of corruption in this game, and seeing how that plays out, but also how that affects the other party, like with there being this kind of an established friendship. Like, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see what the heck happens. I'm super excited to go through this game and seeing like how it affects the players, but also the NPCs and the relationships that have developed with them. I'm just like, yes, more.
Nice. All right. So, quick reminder, folks, that we are going to be we're going to be out of town for the next couple of games, a couple of weeks, but I'm going to have something up. Also, a bunch of other stuff that's going to be just broadcast during game or during our gaming slots because I can't not do that while I'm on vacation. I just won't answer the chat because I'll be like on a couch sleeping. But we got some great stuff. And then at the end of the month, we have our little online convention, which I'll be posting a schedule for as soon as I finish writing it up tonight and get it approved by my fellow organizers, because I can't do it by myself. So I've got lovely people helping, many of which are like right here. So in fact, this entire top row is definitely there. And then like Caitlin, you're helping. And then Chris, you'll be around somewhere. You'll be somewhere.
From the shadows.
From the shadows, keeping it secret. So just don't show up and be like, where are they? They're abandoning us. We're not abandoning you. We're on a beach, and we'll be back on the 26th.
If anyone's going to be at SakuraCon in Seattle, you can come find me.
Oh, that's fair.
Message me in Discord and let me know if you're going to be there.
Can I get you
I'll
to
come
pick
say
some
hi.
stuff up for me?
Sure. I was actually going to ask if I could get some business cards off you to hand out.
Oh yeah, do you want a brick of them?
Sure.
Yeah, I got to get rid of them because we got new stuff that we have to go on them now. We got so many more links, right? Like our link tree. I got a card set up. But yeah, let's do it. All right. Anything else we should talk about before we head back into game?
Join our Patreon. We have exciting things to announce at 75 patrons and even more exciting things that will happen at 100 patrons.
And our Patreon podcast is in the works and getting ready to go. So we're going to be excited to share that with you sometime. Hopefully soon. It's a lot of stuff going on, as you know. So we're busy beans, but we love you and it's coming. We promise it and it'll come. It might just come a little later than you want it, but it will be there.
The
'cause we love
Patreon
you.
exclusive podcast, like the behind the scenes podcast, is I was late on February's. It's up. March's is dropping tomorrow, and then I'm dropping a bunch of the homebrew content that I've been working on while I'm on vacation. So I just got to clean it up a little. I want to take the Dreamborn as well and revise them a little bit, just so they have a few more options. I feel like it's a little scanty. If you have any ideas, Robin, you played it, so let me know. But yeah, there's tons of stuff. I'm also going to be on the Patreon, be posting the fiction that I've written for the openings of games, like the monologue fiction. So like Werewolf, Mage, and maybe some other stuff will be up soon, so that'll be good. And we also have some other games. Tomorrow night we're here with Vampire the Requiem. God, I have no idea what's even going to go on with that. And eventually we'll kill that, and I'll run something with more wings. Who knows?
Wings?
Dark wings.
Dark wing, dark.
Not
Could we
dark wings.
play in Duckburg or Saint Bernard?
And Saint Canard? Potentially. Also, if you are looking for coffee and you want to do a kickback to us while you're doing it, go to bonescoffee.com and use the code DorkTales, because like they will give us money if you buy coffee, and their coffee is good.
It's very good.
Yet again, my promise that if I tell you to buy something, it's either giving me a lot of money or I like it. I need to respond to that meal kit thing.
I'm just gonna put it out there right now. He loves Bones coffee. Even before this was a thing that we were doing, he was always like, "Hey, who wants in? Who wants in? I'm gonna do an order."
Oh yeah, I've got an order going in. Who wants
Do you guys want to know how much coffee I have right now? Do you want me to show you?
I'm afraid to know.
Do you want me to go get it?
No. Put pictures in the Discord after.
I mean, send pain below 1. I wouldn't have to do it if you joined the Patreon.
There you go.
Somebody in the chat being like, "You followed me 10 seconds ago, and only now are you." Well, fine then.
That's how we do.
I like your name, but shut up. All right, so I do have like 10 bags of coffee in the other room there. Like, it's ridiculous. Yes. And I had to pay full price. I found a coupon, but I did open the one that tastes like Fruity Pebbles again, because it is one of my favorite. Because it really tastes like Fruity Pebbles, like cereal milk. It tastes like Fruity Pebbles cereal milk, but with coffee in it. So
it's the perfect combination of child and adult breakfast.
Right. Nice. I really like the cookies and dream, or cookies and cream one. It's really good.
Yeah, it's a little too chocolatey for me. There we go.
I know no one else is a big fan of it, but I really like the salted caramel with a little bit of bit of creamer and a little bit of maple syrup.
Salted caramel was good.
But you like the pretzel flavored one too.
I also with maple syrup.
Oh, well, that's different.
I like the Irish cream one.
It's that little bit of sweet and mapley really brings it out.
Caitlin, if you want, I can give you some of the Russian one, like the White Russian one.
Oh, okay.
It
I have the shark bite. I still have the shark bite.
Nice. All right.
Where are you rushing to?
I'm rushing back to
game. To get back into game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, high five.
There we go. I'm glad you guys, you got the setup there.
All right.
Timekeeper.
Let's see. So, who do you think is the person who gets to roll the dice and take a chance?
Take a chance?
Take a chance.
Me.
On me?
20.
Well, that wasn't the option. That wasn't the option, but I'll say that it's Caitlin. Caitlin, you can roll me a D8.
Oh God. Well, let's go. We're gonna use the Dork Tales dice.
A woo.
A woo. We got a 7.
So good. Okay. Ooh, that has an asterisk on it. Why does it have an asterisk on it?
Uh-oh.
Wait, where the hell is the asterisk?
If your players roll this, roll again.
Hold on.
They will die.
Are unique and can occur only once. Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Before we set off,
you're special.
I think there's a very important discussion that we need to have in character. Currently, Zarya has the amulet, but Dorlen is like, this is very important. I shouldn't hold this. I just want to look at it every once in a while. Who is it safest with?
Probably not me.
All right.
Probably Keiko.
All right. Well, we should probably hop back into game officially before we start doing this. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, I thought we were with the roll.
No.
He does
All
his
right.
whole he does his whole thing.
I have to cut back because there's like in the middle of the podcast. There's an ad, Chris.
Gotcha.
It's an ad
Ah.
for
I'm
our own
learning.
stuff because we don't have ad sponsors yet. But soon. All right. Soon you will buy me undies. Just sounds like a pirate who's trying to liquidate stock.
I was gonna
we
say,
sell-
dude, are gonna buy me. I was like,
They're
are you
gonna buy
looking
me
for underwear,
undies.
Kelly? Are you
Okay,
low on underwear?
You have
right,
seen
can we
some of
sell
my
Dortail's
underwear when
underwear?
you've been over. Like you've seen like that I have those
Underwear
Eggo
people
boxers.
with me.
They're the best.
I
Can
wonder
we
if
sell
you could-
Dortail's
Lego,
underwear?
Lego your ego.
I wonder if that's an option on the.
T-Public
site.
thing or whatever? Dortail's
Yeah.
underwear? I think people will buy.
Who will buy these under?
There's aprons. I know you can do that. But anyway, that's on Redbubble though. So I don't know.
It's good again.
All right. So,
Hmm.
$400 worth of never got to play. All right. Yeah, fair enough. Small town. I feel that. I am also from a small
Yeah, you
town.
got it. We have a looking for group thread in our Discord. Join the
Good.
Discord. Find a group.
Also, thanks for
Use
the
that
sub,
stuff.
Danner Bob 90.
Yeah, online.
Thanks, Tanner Bob. But yeah, join the Discord. Send me some questions, and we'll try to answer them on Saturday. All right, so folks, let's head back into game. Ready? A 5, a 4, a 3, 2, 1. Hello, and welcome back to Call of the Netherdeep here on Dork Tales. As you set off on your adventure, and after you have the brief discussion that Dorlen should not be allowed to handle the device,
Carry.
the pendant.
Carry.
Carry, okay. We find you heading through the wastes of Zorhas. It's a stark landscape roamed by mastodons and packs of moorbounders. It's a long trek, and the 11 of you aren't doing well. I have to ask off the bat, are you going at normal pace, slow pace, or fast pace?
For those that
think
know
it's
about the
normal.
waste, what would we know about like rolling?
Make me a survival roll.
Hmm.
Okay.
I will defer to our wonderful halfling.
Hmm.
I
Oh,
have rolled
that's
double digits
shit.
this entire session.
Oof. You need to purge those dice. Get an exorcism
It's my
going.
Norse Foundry ones and my extra life
Time
dice.
out.
Okay, the
Get
extra
the
life dice
cap.
was cursed.
Get,
I
yes,
call it out in
there's
my
that.
ASMR
But also
video,
get
you'd
the
like
dense
it.
cap.
That's
That's what it needs. Just a little time.
survival is a so wait, that's a 9. 14.
14?
Nice.
Okay.
I only got an 8.
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. So with
Nice.
14, you know that fast pace it's good, but potentially dangerous because you are more likely to attract attention. Now, a fast pace, the difference between that is basically you're going about 4 miles an hour at a fast pace. That is maximum human walking speed, really, for like sustained walking. Normal is a pretty good 3 mile an hour clip, and slow is a good 2 mile an hour clip. With a 14, you are going to be able to make it. With that knowledge, you would be able to make it in normal pace about 12 days to reach there. Fast pace, probably about 9. Slow pace, 14, 15.
I'd keep a normal pace.
Yes, I think so. I think if we keep our eyes out and go at a normal pace, be careful.
Works for me.
And Keiko, you actually are going to know exactly where the caravan tends to set up shop and where where it is along the midpoint. It's basically like right where the Emerald Loop meets the Harrowed Path. and it's a great place to stay. There's like places that you can rest and like resupply. And I gotta just to remind me later where you think a certain merchant friend of yours might be.
Oh, yeah. He's probably there at some point.
Well, probably there. There's another reason to hurry over.
Great.
Go ahead.
Oh no, you were gonna say something, Zarya? I was gonna say I know where the caravan frequently sets up. About halfway through. I also know a few friendly faces around there, so I think it'd be a good idea to make our way towards there, and we can rest, refuel. I think probably going at a normal to fast pace would probably be best. But we don't want to push our luck with the things you can find out here in the wastes.
I have normal sized legs, but I still get tired. So I think we should go at a normal pace.
I may have small legs, but I make up for that with their fast pace.
Do you have the stamina, though?
I mean, I outdrank everyone. I think
Oh, hardly. Rematch, then. Rematch.
All
when
right.
we get to the caravan, race you to it.
No.
Valis will say,
I get tired.
if we're going to do this, keep an eye out. The wastes are full of all manner of devils and beasts, and I'd hate for some of you to die.
What about our companions?
I mean, I would hate for them to
assume
die
they're-
too, but I'd prefer you not die first.
Oh,
I think you
Valis,
underestimate
you're such a
us.
sweetheart.
I try. With that, you head into the wastes of Zoras. Zoras.
Sabina and Dax will take the front.
Keiko will probably be somewhat close behind, keeping an eye out with her height advantage.
Dorlen will actually try and keep pace beside Sabina and Dax with his armor on.
Okay. And as you head out into the wastes, the first day goes by smoothly. You make a simple camp there in the bones of some mastodon, long dead, half of its carcass buried beneath the blasted sand. And the next day is fairly calm as well. Or at least it is until you hear a wild yell. In the distance, you can see a tiefling clinging to the back of a moorbounder, hanging on for dear life as the creature snarls and bucks about. At what, though? Well, near it, you are going to see two bristled moorbounders circling the imperiled tiefling. From what you can see, he can hang on for just a moment longer, at best. And once these moorbounders that are, when I say bristled, they are lined with these razor-sharp bristles along their sides. They are likely to tear him to shreds. What do you do?
Oh my.
So the one that he's on the back of is a regular moorbounder?
It is, and it is kind of like eyeing the other ones warily and kind of going and like lashing out at them protectively.
Oh.
Somebody's in trouble, so I know what Dorlen's doing.
I'm gonna try to get close enough to cast Animal Friendship on one of the bristled moorbounders.
All right, that sounds good. What do I have to? What's my save DC?
Wisdom is 13.
Ooh, I think you might have done it. I got an 11, so one of them is under your friendship now. What do you do? How does it work?
Here, come on. And just try to like whisper it over like a cat.
Blade-like bristles kind of bounce up and down as it looks over at you, and
I'll pull out a little piece of meat that I know Dax likes.
And is going to start heading toward you. The other one, though, is circling and is trying to get an angle as the tiefling is clinging. Oh god! Oh god! Kind of hanging off the side of his moorbounder mount. What do the rest of you do? Keiko.
Keiko would like to try to whisper a haunting melody at the creature.
Okay.
And try and cast. Basically, she's casting dissonant whispers.
All right. I have a 17 for my wisdom save.
Okay, you make it. It was 13.
Sorry.
Let me see. It's all right. I'm trying to see if you take half
It's
damage. If not, on a failed save, the creature takes and must immediately use reaction. Blah 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 blah. On a successful save, it takes half damage and doesn't have to move away.
All
okay,
right,
so still take half damage.
All right,
I was
give me
hoping to
damage.
frighten it. Yes, 3d6.
And why don't we go ahead and let's all roll initiative to be here, but Keiko and, pardon me, not Keiko, Zarya and Dorlen will get to go before we enter initiative phase.
12 points halved, so 6.
Okay.
Ooh, nat 20. Switch dice and they're doing a lot better.
Natural 1, 4
Okay.
total, but nat 1.
Okay, Zarya, you are up next. What would you like to do as this creature? So you whisper something onto the wind, Keiko. And you'll hear as it snarls and turns looking at you. Kind of, what's the distance on that? So how far away are you?
It's 60 feet, so I would have assumed, I guess because you did,
I think you probably
Didn't
rushed up to
realize-
about 60 feet of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh.
So yes, so behind kind of, and she'll like kind of sing a haunting melody in giant because most people don't speak it, so it's probably sound very weird. So she'll probably like,
All right, Zarya, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Dusk Maven, protect them. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on the tiefling.
Fantastic. All right. A spectral shield. How does it appear? Is it like bloody raven feathers kind of materializing spectrally around him, or?
Basically like a blood shield.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
Hold on, I have to get into battle mode. Oh, my ear fell off. Oh well. I'm falling
That's battle
apart.
mode.
Wait,
Does
that's
it-
not my character.
Does it look like the opening to Daredevil? The
Yes.
Netflix show?
Precisely. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yes, so basically it'll be like a blood bubble shield
Nice.
with some raven feathers thrown in for a bit of flair.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right. The moorbounder is. Go ahead.
Yeah.
What else you got?
I don't actually want to hurt anything quite yet. So, that's also a bonus action. So never mind. That's all I get to do at the moment.
All right. The moorbounder is going to try to take a slash out of him, but is going to be rebuffed by your bloody shield.
Yay!
And,
It's only +2 to AC, just to let you know. That's what it does.
okay. Valis also rolled a nat 1 for his initiative, by the way, Dorlen. So, what are they even doing?
I'm not alone.
Do you want to? Do you? He kind of looks down at you. Do you want to go, or should I?
I'm up there with Sabina, so how far away is it?
Sabina, you can use animal friendship at what range?
30 feet.
Okay, so Sabina's ran up to about 30 feet away.
Okay, I will dash and get right up there and
Okay.
right in between the two of them with the armor on. And like as Valis is asking, it's just like, is that even a question? And just run in there.
Most people are sensible. Gnomes. All right, what would you like to do?
If I'll get up there and dodge at first, and just try and get in between them,
All right.
and just look big and menacing.
And what's everybody's initiative? Go ahead and give it to me. All right, so I got Zarya at 21.
23.
Okay. Well, fine. I'll make a new column for you.
I'm
A
sorry.
new row.
I was trying to unpress mute fast enough to tell you.
That's okay. Keiko.
13.
13. Okay. Moorbounder. Rolled a 1. How does this... Okay. I'm going to say that he rolled a 2. All right. There we go.
I'm not low.
Okay. So, top of the new round. Valis is just going to kind of watch the scene as it plays out, and is going to start looking around for more of these Moorbounders, just in case. Top of the initiative. Sabina, you're up. Zarya's on deck. What do you do?
Cast animal friendship on the other one. It's not concentration.
All right. That's a I'm going to spend a hurt them more.
Oh no.
Okay, hey, let me know if it succeeds.
It succeeds.
I'm gonna cast Silvery Barbs as a reaction.
And it re-rolls into the same number.
Ah, damn it.
So what was my DC?
13.
I got exactly 13.
Ah, bugger.
Okay, so you're still,
That's okay.
but so you can still take your silvery barbs and grant advantage to someone.
I will grant it to Zarya.
I whistle at the thing and I realize I'm out of Moorbounder snacks, and so it's not enough to get him over.
Aw.
All right, Zarya, you are up against Sabina. Or Sabina, are you done with your round?
Yes, that's everything.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to actually cast or use my Vital Sacrifice.
Okay. All right, take a d6 of damage.
Yes. I got a 6.
Okay, well that's good. So how does this look? How does this work?
She's basically just gonna pull out a sharpened raven feather and just kind of drag it across her palm.
All right, blood begins to well up, and then it starts to run down your hand, but it's almost like it evaporates as it begins to well up as the offering is accepted. Little tendrils of red smoke go into the aether, or, well, into someone's possession. That's for certain. What do you do with...
It's a bit more than usual. It's a bonus action.
Is a bonus action. Oh, fantastic. What do you do with your action?
Let me see. I would like to just go down to my spells. That's not it's not a spell, it's a feat. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Who seems to be... Oh, I'm gonna try to cast sleep on it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
so
on the Moorbounder.
good luck. I appreciate that. Let's do it.
Spell 5e.
Oh, but that
I
means
just
that
need
you
to
can...
look at it. It's not in my cards.
So sleep is... how many d6 is it? Sleep...
Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Oh my god, do I have 5d8? That is the question.
You can just type 5d8 into Google on your computer if you want.
Probably should have. 3. Yes. 4, and then I'll re-roll 1. Alright, got it. 3, 9, 14, 21. And 7 is going to be 28.
28. So you see like little like feathers like out of a almost like out of a pillow kind of like spectrally dance around this thing's face, and it starts to wobble from side to side for a second, and then snarls and is going to take a lunging jump at Sabina. Actually, it'll have disadvantage on this roll because it's sleepy.
Oh, shoot.
They have a lot of hit points. Sabina, it's going to take a dive at you. And that is going to be a 17.
Ooh, just hits.
All right, Dorlen, it's going to rush past you as it does it, though, which means you get an opportunity attack.
And I will take it, because if I hit it, it has disadvantage on its attack roll.
I mean, it already had
I think it already
disadvantage.
did. Double disadvantage.
Well, I don't know that.
Exactly.
Oof. 10.
10. It's nope. All right, so you're going to take a swing at it, and it's going to launch forward, coming down with. It is going to make its blades attack on you. That's going to be the first one that hits. And that is going to be. That is going to be 12 points of slashing damage. And I'm going to spend a something good happens for this one to give it disadvantage on the second attack, which is okay. That is going to be boop boop boop. Yeah, it's going to be a hit as well. So it's going to lash out with you with a claw as well. And that is going to be 2, 5, 8. It's really hard to pick up a d4. That is going to be 15 points of slashing damage as it snarls and rakes its claw across you. You're going to be down?
Yeah.
Okay. I am willing to spend the something good happens to let Dax interpose himself to take a certain percentage of that.
It's up to you.
It's up to you. I'm not going to hurt your
Dax,
cat with
Dax would like he
so yeah,
would step
how much?
if
So
he could.
I'll spend the something good happens to reduce that. He'll take 10 of that.
Would he take the other hit? Like, do whatever your percentage you want.
Can he survive 16 or 15 hit points of damage?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, then he'll take the second hit.
Yeah, we have the same amount of hit points.
Oh, good. All right. So he will take that hit and snarl at this thing, keeping you both up. His blood will start to dribble onto the ground. Keiko, it is your turn. What do you do?
We don't have the offer in this game, right?
We do not. This is, we do not.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure because I wanted to do a cantrip and then
That's
fight
fair.
things, but I can't do that. So I'm just gonna take. Oh, I'm 60 feet away. I said, wasn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, fine. I'm going to. Oh, but it would have run to 30 feet to meet Sabina, right? So it's only 30
Yes,
feet
it's
away
30
from me
feet
now?
from you.
Okay, cool. So yes, I will. Oh, okay. Yeah, if it, I see it attack. I am going to go and yeah, I'm going to take a slash at it with my axe.
Okay,
She
rush up, take a
whips
shot,
out-
take a slice with your axe.
Yes, she's gonna whip out a beautiful guitar that is also her battle axe. Ooh. Do. Does a 22 hit?
Yes, it does.
Oh, that is very nice. That is going to be 14 points of slashing damage, and then as a bonus action, I am going to so as she swings into it on the upswing back, she's going to take a quick strum at it and sing to she's going to sing to Dorlen and give him some bardic inspiration and be like, don't throw away your shot. You're not gonna throw away your shot. Yeah, you're just like your party. You're young, scruffy, and hungry. Don't throw away your shot, Dorlen.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you've got that.
And that is Keiko.
Fantastic. Good job, Keiko. You're going to cleave down to that thing. It is going to snarl up at you in reprisal as you grant Dorlan some strength. Behind you, you'll hear the sound of your allies kind of going like, what the hell is going on there? Stupid thing. Oh my god, really? Io's gonna be like, you gotta talk sweet to him like this. Hey, you're a really pretty moorbounder. It raises its head. And
Did it work?
snarls and is going to take a lash at Keiko using a drama bomb.
Ayo, no.
Keiko, do me a favor, my friend. I'm gonna
Yes.
just type this because I can't pick up that many D4s.
Oh God.
Do me a
my.
favor. Boop, boop. That is going to be 16 points of slashing damage. As this thing
I'm
dives
gonna
at...
use.
You're
so
gonna use?
16. I'm gonna use my stone's endurance to reduce
Okay.
the damage by 1d12 plus 2. That's 14 plus. Oh yeah, so that's 14. So you gave me 16, so that's 2 points.
All right, it's gonna scratch you right across the upper ribs. But you're gonna dodge out of the way. Oh, this is stupid.
Very nice.
Hello,
And,
Gassaliad.
Gassaliard is going to raise his hand, take a couple of steps forward to get in range, and that's going to be an absolute hit. Raises his hand, and he's going to use his Drain Potential spell, which is going to deal only 16 points of necrotic damage as a blackened beam goes, strikes the Moorbounder. Dorlen.
What was that?
Drain potential?
Mm-hmm.
That's a Dunamancy spell?
Yes, it is.
Very nice.
Very nice. Okay. So that's going to fire past you, slam into that, and you're going to watch some of the life essence that explodes out of this creature kind of go bubble back into him. I'm actually full. I don't really need that right now. And he's going to brush it off.
Oh, lovely.
Sabina, you're going to hear, I've got you! I've got you! And Dermot's going to rush up and go, ah! And is going to slap his hands down on you for 12 points of healing. Don't worry, you're okay. You're next, buddy, he says, looking down at Dax. I can only do one at a time.
This is why I love him.
Nice. All right. So with that, we are going to go a little further down the list. Oh God, Maggie can do. God damn. Hold on. Maggie can do this. One sec. Apparently not. So you're gonna hear.
Oh God.
Watch out! And a hammer goes and lands 15 feet from the battle. Sorry, my hand was sweaty.
It's very warm out, Maggie. It's okay.
It's okay, Maggie.
That
That
would
was
have
a
done
great
so
throw.
much damage if it hit.
How
I got a
much out of
4.
character. How much would it have done?
A minimum of... Actually, you know what? It only does, like, average of 9, but it can force you to move if it hits you.
Okay, Maggie, you're an angel, and we all appreciate you being here.
Yep.
And, you are going to... damn it. One sec. I got 2 daggers. One of them will hit. Just barely. Don't worry, I've got your back. I've got your back. It's all right. Hey, it's all right. Hold on, that's not his voice. It's all right. I've got your back. And Zarya, like a pair of knives, are gonna go kind of past you. One of them's gonna like fly right over the Moorbounder, but the other one's gonna kind of land in it for a total of 3 points of damage.
Hell yeah, daggers.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, daggers. And it is the Moorbounder's turn now. The Moorbounder is going to act simultaneously to Valis and Dorlen. So Dorlen, what are you doing?
Baby.
Simultaneous action.
I'm going to run up there and beat on it with my inspiration and determination.
Okay.
It's just like charge his thunder fist a little bit and just rush in there and like time for fisting.
Freezing.
All right.
Keiko's just
you
gonna
know,
look at Dorlen and be like,
22.
22. You know what? It's gonna turn around and snarl at you as well. And I'm gonna Spend that. Okay, cool. And it's going to turn around and snarl at you and take a swipe out, but that 22 is going to hit it. Give me your damage.
4 thunder damage.
That's
And
the total?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled low.
All right, so that's going to hit you in the face then. And that's going to be... Oh, okay. Oh, wait, sorry. I only rolled half. 1 moment. 11 plus... Dorlen, you're going to get a cut right on the edge of your chin as it buries its claws up, kind of into the bone right there, and rakes along your jawline for a total of 12 points of slashing damage.
I take it like a champ and get in the way.
All right.
It has disadvantage on any attack roll against anyone but me until my next turn.
Sounds good. All right. And Sabina, it is going to be your turn next. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of what Valis would actually do in this situation. So he's got a sword. This thing is... he is going to draw his sword and go, "Hey, ugly! I'm over here. Look at me. Keiko, kill it." And is going to start just waving his sword around, kind of like drawing its attention. And Sabina, it is your turn.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. If you just calm down, you won't be hurt anymore. And I'm going to cast Animal Friendship again.
All right. And I am going to re-roll that using the last something good happens that I have.
That one!
No, but a nat 9. So it's going to... It starts licking its wounds, glaring up at...
Keiko, do you have a jerky or something? Just something, a meat of some kind, please.
1 second. Keiko's gonna pull like some dried meat out and hand it over.
Here you go. I'm gonna grab the dagger and very carefully pull it out.
Keiko would like to. Are we still in initiative?
We are not. We're going to exit combat unless anybody wants to blast this thing.
Keiko's gonna go up to the moorbounder and put out her hands and kind of sing it a little lullaby and cast Cure Wounds on it.
Okay.
1d8. Oh, sorry, that's only 6.
Okay. It's going to just kind of curl up on the ground and kind of look at you all kind of nervously like a cat that's just come out of a shelter.
Aww.
The other one's going to curl up and start licking its bloody wounds. Which apparently it can do without getting its tongue cut off by the blades.
Nice.
Meanwhile, the moorbounder that has the tiefling on it is going to start to like idle up, kind of giving you a nervous look. No, it's okay. It's okay. Hi there! The tiefling sits up. Thanks for the help. I was about to be victuals for them varmints.
We noticed.
Yes.
My name's well, I'm Justice. Y'all aren't raiders, is ya?
Do we look like raiders?
Hell, there are tons of raiders out here. They don't all look alike. It's not like they're part of the same club.
No, but I have a guitar on my back, and
you also
we're
got an
quite a
axe, ma'am.
motley crew. True.
I've seen Motley Crue. They look like raiders. They're a band that came through here once. Real dirty. We used to call them the Dirt. But anyway, y'all, thank you so much. I'm a scout for a caravan that's heading toward the Emerald Loop caravan stop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I ain't got no money on me right now, but tell you what, are you headed that way toward the caravan stop?
Yes.
Come with us. Is anyone hurt?
Well, I was going to ask you.
Dax
I'm a
is
little bit
hurt
of a
as well, and Sabina, are you?
I think Dermot was gonna heal
But
Dax.
quite
I don't know if he's
dapper.
still in the
Are you
process.
sure?
Oh, well, if you're saying that, then, I mean, yeah, you can heal that.
Okay. All right. How hurt did you get?
Oh, almost, maybe about a third of my hit points.
Okay.
12, I
Okay.
think
If
it
you
was.
look, if you look pretty hurt. Oh, I will use one of my cure wounds on you then.
He's totally being like, it's just a scratch, but, yeah, I could use some help.
Okay. All right. I mean, the cut does look pretty dapper, like I said. But
You might
but
be
I can
infected.
heal you. It might. It doesn't look. Well, it wouldn't be infected yet. Are you daft? Anyway, I will use a cure wounds on you.
All right, go ahead.
That is a 6 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is a 4, so that's a 10.
I'll take
Okay.
it.
Mm-hmm.
As you
Thanks for you. Enjoy that.
as you take that, Justice is kind of amble by and be like, well, y'all, you make it to the stop. You come see me, and I'll be sure to reward you.
Oh, thank you.
Why don't you
Because-
come with us?
No, I still got to do my job. Unfortunately, I mean, these varmints here did spook me a bit, but I mean, normally, well, rice pudding's normally a bit faster than that, ain't you, girl?
I was going to say, you can probably make it much faster on his Moorbounder without traveling with us.
Rice pudding?
Yeah, her name's Rice
That's
Pudding.
quite a cute name. It makes me hungry.
Yes,
Well,
I'm actually quite hungry now.
It's because she's
after-
so sweet, y'all.
Well, that's adorable.
Hey,
Do you mind if I
Chica.
pet her?
Is Dax going over and like sniffing?
Hold on.
Oh,
He is
girl and
he is a
boy.
bit of a wee Moorbounder. He's a smaller one.
They can make little babies.
He's a baby himself.
Oh, tonight.
Sabina's getting jealous.
So they're gonna brush whiskers and kind of like knock tusks or whatever Moorbounders do. Just
Sure.
Aw.
oh no, probably shouldn't play. Probably shouldn't play Rice Pudding. We got to get work done. But y'all come and bring your Moorbounder to see me at the stop.
We shall. Thank you very much. Justice, it was?
Yep, just go in search of justice and you'll find me, because that's my name. Tieflin parents,
Oh.
right? They always name their kids fun things.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sometimes.
Don't you love being an adjective? Adverb?
Yes.
I guess
I
a
mean,
verb
I can go-
technically, too.
Jigow
but I know
Scar.
many.
Oh, yeah. What's your name?
Oh, my name's actually Zaria.
Well, you kind of ruined my theory right there about weird
Wait,
names.
wait. What's
Not
her
all the
last
time.
name?
Sometimes. Oh, it is Rain.
Ah,
is
there
true.
we go. There we go. You're a noun too.
We found it.
Yeah. Well, I better get out of here before the sun. The sun's likely to come out of the clouds for once. You know what? We don't want to have justice, blind. By that, because it's kind of bright. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
We did some good work here.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even get a chance to do anything. Io says.
Well, you should have been
Sorry, little-
faster on the.
I'm playing
on
tag with the
point.
Moorbounders.
Yeah, late to
Oh,
the draw. I
is that
suppose.
how it is?
Come on, you got to keep your reflexes sharp.
Well, someone has to watch the
Why do you
back
have
of
to
the
show us
pack,
that bio?
and then
Just because you like staring at my ass, Io, doesn't mean you're watching the back of the pack.
What I
Well then, Keiko, you should shake it, and she's going to
Ayo,
shimmy.
there's nothing wrong about liking cake.
mean, it's not. Io is just gonna kind of like turn and be like, And meanwhile, as you're shaking your ass, she is averting her eyes, turning purple across her blue cheeks. And you can see that, like, you can definitely see that Irvin is kind of like leaning to get a look at the dual ass shake. In the background, you see Maggie just going trudge, 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 going over, sorry, and picks up the hammer that she threw.
Oh, is there any like log nearby?
Yes.
Okay, Keiko's gonna be the trick is you got to just you got to do some weighted squats. She's gonna put the log behind her like head and just start doing squats.
Ooh.
Nice.
I could try
tone.
something like that. She'll take her quarterstaff and kind of try to mimic the actions.
So Dorlen's gonna go up and stand beside Irvin, and he's like, "Irvin, take notes." And he's just gonna watch.
Oh yeah, totally, man. Like
This is for science, Irvin.
For science. How much do you weigh? He's gonna grab you and pick you up and put you on his shoulders and start
I'm
doing
in my
weighted
armor,
squats.
So that's pretty impressive.
How much does your armor weigh?
I think in total I'm about 240 right now in it.
Ooh, hold on. He's gonna try. Let me do a strength check for
Oh
him.
nope, actually, sorry. 190.
190? Oh. Yeah, he falls over. He gets you about a foot off the ground. It's like, yeah, oh shit.
No, Urban, trust me. Take notes first. Examine the technique, and then try.
You
And then
just
you
say
get
that from the
run over
ground.
by a more bounder,
Amazing.
and
Yeah.
then run over by another one, and then run over by Sabina.
Are you quite done wasting everyone's time with this? Gasaliard's going to kind of like glare.
Is it common for all drows to have a stick up their ass, or is it just you two that are special?
Only if you buy
I
me
mean,
a
it comes
drink
and
first.
goes, but he always does.
I do not have a stick up my ass. I'm fine. I'm very fine.
He's very focused.
Look, Besides, it's not even that heavy. All you're doing is defying gravity. Anyone can do that.
I'd like to try defying gravity. I don't know where that came from.
I
Interesting.
don't know. Sounds familiar though.
Pretty wicked.
Wicked song.
I, for one, am very expecting limits.
I mean, it's not even that heavy. Would you like it to be heavier?
Oh
You
yes,
would-
please.
Okay. Can you make
Okay,
me
and at this point, Dorlen's actually going to take out a book and start writing notes because this is for science.
give me an athletics
legitimately.
check with disadvantage as Gasaliar, I can never pronounce his damn name. As
Gelsariad?
Galsariad like raises a finger and fires a beam of gravitational flux around the giant trunk that you were squatting.
So I rolled. One of them would have been a 23, but then I rolled a nat 1 as well.
Okay, and I think that's where we're gonna transition the scene. Is you going, oh my back, my
back.
All right. The next day is actually how many days? So 9 days.
Oh, I have to send the moorbounders off before 24 hours are up, so
Okay.
I'll make sure that I tell them to
So
run
12
far
days.
away so they don't come after us.
All right. The next day is
I
without
guess we would
incident.
have had a long rest in between then.
Yeah, you all have a long rest, not a problem at all. Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Can I make some sort of an arcane check to think of some sort of an actually intelligent question to ask Gelsariad about his particular form of strange voodoo magic?
Sure.
I want to know too. Pop up.
I'm a Dunamancer.
What's that?
It means
No, but
that-
like something like actually exciting, like something that would like be like a thought-provoking question to like a Dunamancer. Like how do you balance the gravitational pull? Like is it some sort of an equivalent exchange? Like an actual like I want to break
Well,
it down to math.
It's easy. I follow Mercer's law, and it functions accordingly.
Please teach
Okay,
me. And
But
we'll
as
write
a
it down.
hemomancer, I feel like I should know the same thing.
But you're not a hemomancer, you're a cleric, I thought.
of blood.
Is a Dunamancer like a necromancer? That's the only mancers I know. Otherwise, it's Dancer and Prancer and Vixen. Wait, that's something totally different.
Mercer's Law, you say?
The secrets of Dunamancy are quite secretive, but I suppose what I could say to you is it allows me to control the foundational force of the universe, gravitational pull, the attraction between objects, unlike the vulgar attraction that you were attempting before.
Oh, I think that you could get into that.
Vulgar can be quite fun.
Oh, yes. Oh, see? She's into that.
I'm,
Well,
at this stage of my development, I'm quite disinterested in carnal pursuits.
That's all a lot of pursuits I know.
Well, whatever
They're
you're
good
willing
pursuits.
to answer and whatever you can't, I will try and figure out on my own. But that's quite fascinating. Thank you for sharing this Mercer's Law that you speak of. What exactly is Mercer's Law again?
Well, okay. I can teach you, but how do you want to do this?
I would like an explanation so that I can try and do my own research into it. I understand that's a secret. You can't tell anyone, but whatever you can share that might lead me in. It's fascinating stuff. I would just love to... Can you tell me the law?
Well, it kind of goes like this, and he'll proceed to like give you a little bits of information as you're sitting around the fire that night. Now,
Dosariad, what brings you joy? What brings your life meaning?
Sorry, hold on.
knowledge,
This is
sorry.
important.
knowledge and power,
Oh, see,
magic.
that's
Knowledge and
important too. See?
What brings your life joy, Zarya? You hear Irvin say as he like sidles down next to you.
Sabina, can I wrestle
Oh.
with Dax for a bit?
Because I bet it has something to do with
Other
this.
people?
And he holds up a jar of moonshine.
Oh, well, that too.
Cheers.
Sabina will look to Dax and ask him if he wants to wrestle, and I'm sure he will.
He's like,
Exactly.
Dax will get in that position, then Keiko's gonna immediately like get into that like guarded like on her knees kind of like
Yeah. He does that thing
And
cats
he
do where they like stick their, or actually
Yeah.
more like dogs where they like go real
Yeah.
down low, but their butt's still up really high.
yeah.
No.
Nice. So, as you do, you go and continue making your way down. The next day is, well, fairly average as well. You make good time, about 20 miles into the day. You're just getting ready beneath the pulsating sky, the swirling clouds overhead, forming just this undulating top above you. And that's when you see it in front of you. You got lucky. Real lucky. Io has been scouting ahead the last 2 days out of frustration. And she goes and calls back to you. Got something interesting over here. You might want to look at this.
What is it?
Rush towards her.
I'll ride Dax forward.
On the ground,
Stealthy guys.
you see the corpse of a tremendous being.
Ooh.
I need everyone here to do me a favor. So it is a large creature lying on the ground. It is smoking and smoldering with black mist rolling off of its wings. It's dead. You can make me a nature roll to know what this is. If you have patrolled or fought monsters here, I will lower the difficulty for you.
This may not apply. My favorite enemy is aberrations.
It does not apply.
The Claret orders Zarya fights monstrosities.
Then, yeah, go ahead, roll me with advantage.
Nature. Oh, okay. I already rolled a 17.
Okay, that was a
but,
total of 2 for you. Oh, then don't worry about it.
Okay,
You're
19.
fine. And what did you get, Dorlen?
15.
15. Okay. So you two and Valis will be able to recognize what this is. It's a winged predator resembling a wyvern composed of twisting shadows, glowing eyes, and dagger-like teeth.
I'm more curious what killed it.
It is a gloomstalker.
Hmm.
Created by
Fuck.
arcanists and the followers of the betrayer gods to to serve as mounts during the ancient battles of calamity. This is basically those creatures that the Nazgul ride.
Oh, damn. As I said, I'm more curious what killed it.
Gloomstalker.
Yeah,
Not
What?
easy to put down.
Gloomstalker?
Mm-hmm.
it's dead though. Anybody who wants to investigate it may make me an
Uh-huh.
investigation or a medicine check.
I will definitely
try
investigate the
medicine.
shit out of this corpse.
How does it still
I'm
smoke
going
and
to
dead?
try.
23.
23.
Oh, that is not good. I'm distracted
I'm
because
trying
holy shred.
medicine.
10.
Medicine of
Yeah.
17.
Nice.
Natural
17.
20 for Keiko.
Nice.
21 for medicine.
21.
It's pretty dumb, but
All right. 21. That sounds great. Did anybody roll below a 16?
Yeah, no, me. I got a
did?
10.
You got 10?
I don't know. I'm distracted.
Okay. So taking a look
What's happened?
So you're looking at it, you're like, wow, this thing is so creepy. It's like undulating darkness radiates into the sky. The rest of you take a look at it, trying not to touch it too much. You can see that it's riddled with broken arrow shafts. And you determine that it also has a serious burn along its underside. Archers definitely did a lot of the damage, but you think some sort of fire or radiant magic did the damage to it.
so it looks like it looks like humanoids, not like another creature took it down.
Yeah, it looks like something that has magic. Unless, I mean, maybe something that breathes fire could have done it, but likely it is going to be like a flame bolt or like a radiant damage spell.
Could have been divide magic. Maybe
Could have
some
been.
sort of fire sorcery. We should best be on guard. Although something that would kill something like this is probably not
Could I try
something
and
to be worried.
harvest anything from it?
You beat me to it.
Yeah.
Both of you can just make me a survival check. You can definitely, you know what? You don't even need to do that. It's not poisonous, so what you can do is you can crack its teeth off,
Yeah.
and you could probably take its foreclaw, like the one that's at the front of the wing.
Yeah, that would be good to know that, like, sometimes that's like supplies. It's good money sometimes.
They swoop down in the middle of the night, Alice says, sort of leering over it and like poking it with like the scabbard of his sword. They're black against the sky. They swoop down and they scream. They shriek so loud that it freezes you in your place. And by the time that you get the feeling back in your knees, off is your head.
They've taken many of my men out. Many of them.
Terrifying things. This thing got rightly fucked, though. Good.
It's true.
How large are these? Like large or
Large
huge?
creatures.
Large.
They're basically
Okay.
the size of a horse with wings.
Okay. I'd like to try to take like a section of wing.
Yeah, you can do that
almost
easily.
just like a bolt of fabric.
It's
and roll it
it's
up.
a little bit like chilly and misty to the touch. It's still kind of
Mm-hmm.
it's like dry ice when you're touching this, right? Like it's a little bit unpleasant to
and
handle,
gloves.
but it's not going to hurt you.
Mm.
Keiko, can you do me a favor? Did you roll investigation or medicine?
Medicine.
Okay. Can you make me an investigation check?
Oh, I will try. All right, -1. Let's go. Not bad. 14.
You're going to be able to pop one of the arrows out of it pretty easily. It's kind of wedged in the tip, almost like a splinter more than anything. You will recognize the arrowhead as belonging to the Aurora Watch.
Oh, okay. Oh.
So they were probably on patrol and killed this thing.
Hmm. Ah, well. Looks like the Aurora Watch did their business. I recognize the arrowhead. Yes, they are the ones that took down this creature. That is good that they're out patrolling. Means nothing else took it down.
Oh.
Alright, fair enough.
Then let's keep going.
How did we? I'm sorry if you mentioned it. Did it look like how long it's been dead? A day, did you say?
Probably about a day. Earlier today, probably died.
Okay.
How close are we getting to the caravan?
About
Well,
another...
we've been traveling.
Well, what do you think?
We've been going for what, 2-3 days now?
This is the 4th. We slept 3 times, so this is the 4th day.
Yes. So probably 2 days, day and a half if the winds are good.
We take double speed, we probably can, Valis says.
Okay,
Good.
I think that would be wise.
Yes,
Let's
if
keep
the
going.
Aurora Watch is out patrolling, it might be a bit safer. So it might be a bit faster. Might be a more safe option than before.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then let's go. There's not too much more that we have to cross. Then
We
can have a
ride.
nice- we don't. We are walking.
Well, Sabina does.
Okay, well, Sabina's... All right, fine. Let's just go.
Sabina rides.
Agreed.
You continue, pushing a bit further into the day. You've got about 2 hours of daytime before night falls on your 4th day across the waste. And as you are nearing dusk and looking for a place to camp, you are going to see up ahead is an overturned wagon in a ditch on one side of the road. What do you do?
Should we go check?
Yeah.
Dorlen's already moving up there. And
Hello?
investigating.
Dorlen, wait! It could be a trap.
I highly
That's
doubt
why
it.
I should go first.
Oh, make it sneaky. I just want to make sure you're not like busting out armor.
He'll try and sneak up there.
Dax and I will
That's
sneak
not
up
too
as well.
bad. I'm gonna follow,
11.
but not as sneakily.
Roll
Yes.
with disadvantage.
All right. If you're sneaking, give me a stealth roll.
11 with disadvantage.
Nice.
I have 22 and Dax has 19.
Okay. Valez has a 5, so that's good. Turns into
7.
Okay.
Nope. Yep.
He trips on a rock.
18 for Keiko.
Okay.
Nice.
As you take a look at it, you'll see that the yoke that looks like probably was pulled by an ox at some point. As you move up, you'll see that the yoke has been shrugged off, and the creature that had pulled it is long since gone. However, it looks like it actually tore through part of the yoke to escape. Are you going to investigate the crash?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Once we
are
get up
you?
there and
Give me an investigation
see.
check. Are you going to check inside of the wagon, beneath it?
I'll check inside.
I'll
Okay.
check around and beneath it.
Sounds fantastic.
I'll check inside.
Okay, so those of you who are checking inside, can you do me a big favor? Roll me initiative.
Okay.
Nat 20 outside. 26.
Okay. All right, pop them in the chat for me, please.
Nice.
And roll
Do you
for
want
the-
just the people that are going inside right now? Or do you want us to roll?
give me
for
everybody,
people?
and I'll just have the people who are not
Okay.
inside act on second initiative round.
Okay, so I've got Dorlen, then I've got
Well, Dorlen. Oh, you got nat 20 for initiative as well. Nice.
what's your total for Dorlen?
Oh, no, Dorland's initiative was a natural 20 total.
Oh, okay.
His investigation was a nat 20 with a
I see.
26.
Okay, so Keiko has top initiative. Then it goes down to Sabina. Then it goes down to Dorlen. Then it goes down to Then it goes down to Zarya. Then it goes down to Valis. Then it goes down to your allies. All right, so checking underneath Dorlen, what you're going to peer under, and you're going to get the whiff of death beneath you, as you see that lying beneath the wagon are the bodies of 3 merchants, 2 drow and an orc who died in the crash. However, you see nearby, dangling around the orc's broken neck, bones sticking out through the gray-green flesh, is a key that he's wearing as a necklace. Do you take it?
On guard! And he'll grab the key.
All right, those of you who open the inside, suddenly, as you... 3 bright lights will suddenly go into existence, each about the size of a softball, and are going to surge out. And the battle is joined with 3 will-o-wisps that rise from the center of the carriage. Keiko, you have initiative. What do you do?
Do I?
Were you
Because I
investigating the
was
inside?
helping.
Oh, pardon me then.
I was helping Dorlen. So,
Okay, so what you can do is you can wiggle and like try to lift it up so Dorlen can grab stuff.
yeah.
So you're hefting. So in that case, it is going to be Sabina. You open the door and these things light up and begin attempting to attack you. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to shoot one with an air. Actually, you know what? I think are they? It's inside a thing, right?
It's inside
So they're not, like, far
of
away.
it is inside of an overturned wagon. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll investigate the
So it's not like a
interior of the
massive-
wagon. So it's kind of like in like the so like the driver area is crushed, but like if you're like checking like the back, like basically like the
Yeah.
cab, the
Yeah.
bed. So
Okay. In that case, Dax is going to jump at one and try to like claw it.
sounds good. Go ahead and make me a attack roll.
And so where's Dax's sheet?
All
Ooh, 21.
Oh, that is absolutely a hit. Go ahead and let me just check that real quick. Roll me damage, and his weapons don't count as magical yet, do they?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
Whoop. That is a 6 plus 2 plus 2 is 10.
10 total?
Yeah, 10 damage.
Okay, so he's going to lurch forward, slash his claws along this, which are going to go through. You can see that it is having a bit of a bit of resistance to this.
Mm-hmm.
That it is not taking the full hit. Do you have anything else you're doing with your action?
I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike on myself. It's a bonus action.
Okay.
And yeah.
All right. That's
I no longer provoke attack of opportunities for moving.
okay. So Dorlen, you were looking underneath, which means it is the Will-O-Wisp's turns. The Will-O-Wisp, Dax has jumped out immediately, so it is going to try to use shock on him. That is going to be an 18. Probably going to hit. All right. That is going to be 6 points of lightning damage are going to strike into him as this first wisp goes. Another one of them is going to float directly through Dax's head. And is going to try to shock you, actually, since you are right there. That is, I don't think that's going to be a hit. That's a 10.
No. 15.
And another one is going to lull out and land on Zarya's nose if it can.
Ooh, Zarya, that is going to be a 10. Does a 10 hit you?
No.
Okay, well, I tried, and that's what's important. We all learned something today, and what I learned is that will-o-wisps can't hit for shit.
Can't do for shit.
Zarya, one of them goes right toward your nose. What do you do?
Ah! She's gonna like step back and like land on her ass. Yeah. And she's gonna cast spiritual weapon to like
Nice.
try to jab it with that bloody feather of hers.
Do
let me look
it.
at
Do it.
Oh yeah, it's a spell attack. Oh, you know what I should have done, but that's okay. We're gonna try and go. Heck yeah, because you're my favorite dice. I think that's an 18. Let me just double check. Yeah, 18.
All right, 18's going to hit. Roll me damage.
Awesome. Force damage. 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier. Come on, you're so great. Dork Tails. So that's gonna be 12.
Nice. 12 points of damage.
Force damage.
Oof.
If that.
That's going to buffet it around. It looks quite upset. At least you think it is. Valis was standing nearby but wasn't really paying attention, so he can't act this round. And the allies
But that's
were
only a
as well.
bonus action.
Oh God! What else are you doing?
Hold on. When you cast this, but you make a melee spell attack. Okay, never mind. For my bonus action, I can use it again. Never mind. Just kidding.
You can use it twice?
All good. No. My next time.
Oh, okay.
Casting it's a bonus action, and then I make the.
So what are you doing with your normal action?
That is a melee spell attack.
Okay. Oh, and using your bonus action to sway.
Reading.
Okay, so it's an action to cast and then a bonus action to swing.
It's a bonus
It's a
action
bonus
to
action
cast.
to cast, and then I use my action to use it.
Not
No.
Not for the first
No?
round.
No,
It's a bonus,
bonus
action to
action.
cast
Are
and
you
use it,
sure?
and then it's the bonus action to
Yeah.
move and or attack with it in other rounds. So
You still get your
full
action.
Still get your
each
action.
time.
Spiritual
Dang.
weapon
Spiritual
Oh,
weapon
okay.
is
Yeah,
bomb.
spiritual
Oh.
weapon's awesome.
is the best.
Shit. Okay, well then in that case, I'm going to just try to shoot at it with my light crossbow.
Okay, it's right in front of your face.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna hit it with a quarterstaff if it's like
All right,
right
yeah, you
in front
do.
of me. Yeah, heck yeah. Let's go.
Do it.
Rock. That's gonna be a 16.
That's going to be a miss,
Okay, fair enough.
unfortunately. But you're going to take a swing at it. It's going to go...
That's okay. I tried.
It angrily swips to the side. All right, so that is everybody's turn. Everybody is aware of what's going on. Keiko, top of the initiative. It is you, and Sabine is on deck.
Okay, so Keiko's gonna get out from under the wagon, and
So what you can see is one of them is
yeah.
kind of like in Sabina's face, trying to shock her, erupting with electricity. Another one is kind of like zapping Dax against the side of his throat, and down toward the back as well. One of them is kind of like heading towards Zarya, who's kind of whipping around, while a giant raven feather is trying to plunge in and stab this thing, and was doing pretty well at it, actually.
Okay. Huh. What is the radius? Like how
This is the full cart,
close
so I'm
enough
going to
of a
say
line?
that it's about 20 feet end to end is the cart. So everything is inside about a 20-foot radius.
Okay.
But they're all like on top of your friends.
I realize that.
Why? What do you do?
I think Keiko's gonna run into the center of everyone and cast Warding Wind on herself to try and blow these wisps away.
Okay, how does that work?
So she runs in, I cast its concentration up to 10 minutes, so action, she's gonna do that. And it's a strong wind, 20 miles per hour, blows around you in a 10-foot radius and moves with you. The wind has the following effects. It deafens you and other creatures in its area. It extinguishes unprotected flames that are torch size or similar. It hedges out vapor, gas, and fog that can be dispersed by strong wind. And the area is difficult terrain for creatures other than you. Attack rolls of ranged weapon attacks have disadvantage if the attacks pass in or out of the wind. So I'm trying to blow them away with the spell,
It doesn't
basically.
really quite... It's not quite what it does for these type of creatures, but it's a good attempt.
Okay.
But your character's probably never encountered a will-o-wisp before, so...
No, probably not. So she'll do that And I guess could I in 6 seconds could I drop the spell or not? If I see it doesn't do it immediately.
Well, I think you'd need to probably to wait a second.
Okay, cool.
So
sorry everyone if that's
summoning
really,
the spell into the air. It starts to whip around, moving through these wisps and kind of like buffeting them around, but mostly just creating a bit of rough terrain. I'll say yeah, you can probably just see like, oh, that didn't move them at all. Sure, you can drop it.
Okay, cool. Because otherwise it'd be kind of shitty for the rest of my.
Do you have anything else you'd like to do?
Bonus action I'm going to give. I will give Sabina some inspiration. Wait, no, they have to be able to hear me. Shit!
You just dropped it.
Okay, I didn't know if that was at the end of my turn or not.
It's fine.
Okay, cool. Sabina will be like, not Sabina.
What will Sabina be
Keiko
like?
will. Sabina will be happy that Keiko's giving her inspiration.
that's
She'll
easy.
be like, well, that didn't work, but hey, here's some. You got this, Sabina.
All
Kill
right.
the wisps. And now Keiko's in the center of everyone too, so great.
All right. Sabina, you're up with Dorlen on deck. What do you do?
I'm going to try to hit one of these things with a bow if I can take a step away to shoot.
Yes, you'll take an opportunity attack from the one that's in front of you, though.
I will not, because I have Zephyr's Wind on me.
Oh, nice. All right, so one will go, hey, that's cheating. You think it thinks.
It
it can't
thinks
speak.
of me. So yeah, Zephyr Strike. So
Actually, it can't
until
speak.
the spell
What do you know?
until the spell ends, my movement doesn't provoke
Hey.
attacks of opportunity.
That's
Um,
cheating.
I can also give myself advantage on a weapon attack roll, so I'm going to give myself advantage on this.
Okay.
And that's a 19. Didn't crit.
That's the hit, though.
But 19 plus 8, so 27.
Okay.
And so
Mhm.
it also, because I hit it and I have Zephyr Strike, I'm going to do an extra D8 of damage on top of my D6.
And is that magical damage, or is that just extra damage?
It's what is it? The wording, force damage.
Yep.
So it does. The force damage is 3.
Okay.
And then 3 regular damage.
Okay.
Sorry. 7
Plus your-
regular damage.
Nice. Okay, so that's going to be... Okay. All right, so it is going to slam into them, and the creature is going to kind of like wing back and forth, and like your arrow is going to kind of like stick in the air in this like floating wisp. It looks very upset about this, but that was a good shot. This thing is... I'm not going to say that it's bloodied because it doesn't have blood, but you can hear it say, "Dude, that sucked. Ow. Ow. Stop it. I know all the languages I knew in life. Ow." And I knew surfer.
Life.
All right. Dorlen, you're up, and then it's the wisps.
Oh, sorry. I'm also going to run out of there.
Oh, sounds good.
So we've got a wisp over Zarya who fell down. Yes.
Fell down? No. Nothing's
Okay.
falling out.
Sorry, I thought she said she
Oh,
fell on
just
her
for
ass.
flavor, I said she fell on her
Gotcha.
ass, kind of off, like surprised, but
Mhm.
not.
Gotcha.
She's not knocked supine or
Yep,
anything,
no worries.
or just prone. But that would be face forward.
Is there a spot where there's like 2 of them kind of close together that I can
Nope.
get between? Nope. Okay, well then I go towards the closest one to me and try and punch it with my thunder fist.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna fist the wisp with a 16.
16 is going to be a miss.
No. I'm done. Actually,
right.
no, I'll give myself 4 temporary hit points.
That's probably a good idea. All right, so rushing up at the wisp that Sabina just shot, you're going to take a swing at it, and it unfortunately is not going to hit. The wisp is going to notice you, however, and I'm going to use a hurt them more to give myself advantage on this. And that's going to be a definite hit as it kind of turns around, and you hear, You dare try to fist me? I'll show you fisting. And it is going to hit you for... Ooh, boy. That's going to be... that is going to be 10 lightning damage as it touches down on you and goes, Zort!
I'm going to give myself resistance to lightning damage using absorb elements as a reaction.
Nice. That's what we do. All right.
Starts zapping me, and I was like, wait, I saw Zarya get zapped by this. I know what to do.
Nice. Do it. Do it.
From the box.
Just plant your feet down on the ground
Yep,
and ground
plant
yourself.
my feet on the box. Yep. Thank you, Zarya.
All right. So that's that one. The one that is on Dax is going to attempt to blast him again with an 11 or 13. Does the 13 hit him?
Does not hit. No.
Okay, he's gonna kind of and to jump out of the way. And then it is the one that is in front of Zarya. Hold still so that I can have you join me in the great beyond. And I'm gonna spend my hurt some more for advantage on this. And that is gonna be a hit on you, I'm pretty sure.
I would
Fair
like
enough.
the reaction, Silvery Barbs. Could you reroll a dice, please?
All right, that killed the first one with the advantage I gave myself. I still have an 18. Does that hit you?
Yep.
Okay. Well, you have advantage that you can grant to somebody though. Zarya is up next, followed by Valas.
I will give it to Zarya.
Okay, Zarya,
Take
you're gonna take
advantage.
12 points of lightning damage as this thing touches down and goes through you. You're just getting shocked. All right. Join me in the great beyond. And Zarya, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
How rude. And I'm going to touch it back, and I'm going to inflict wounds on it, but... I would like to cast it at second level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Let me just take a look.
Zarya's bad touch.
You have you have advantage if you want to really touch it well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing, because it
Yep.
is a spell attack,
It is
so...
spell attack, so roll me with
Mhm,
advantage.
mhm.
Pacha! That is pretty good, actually. That's gonna be 22.
That's a hit. Roll me damage. Level 2.
Thanks. Let's see. Level 2, 1d10 for each slot level first. So, let me just grab my d10s here. 2, 4. Okay. I'm pretty bad at rolling. Let's see. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Ooh, okay. 10, 19, 25, 29 necrotic damage.
How do you want to delete this creature from existence?
Well, considering it doesn't have any blood,
You give it, you bleed
probably-
into it just to take it back?
Well, I was gonna say because it's a will-o-wisp, it's kind of a being of light, right?
Yes.
She's going to force the necrotic energy right into its core, and then kind of have it explode.
It is going to do so. The other two will-o-wisps are going to turn and look at it. Oh, I mean, they kind of... You think it's turning. It's kind of like little spotlights, and they're... Oh, dude, this isn't worth it. No, this isn't worth it at all. And it is...
Oh.
All right, do you get anything else with your round? Because you still can use your bonus action for spiritual weapon, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. Yeah, which one is the second closest to me?
The second closest
I
one
guess
to
the
you
closest
is
now,
the one
but-
that it was on Dax.
All right, then the one on Dax. Actually, I think it's just me and Dax against it right now.
Yeah,
I will go and move my spiritual weapon towards it.
I think
sounds good.
Keiko's in there, isn't she?
Keiko, yeah, the Keiko is, yes. That is the one that Keiko
Okay,
slashed, right
okay.
in the center.
Well, then
Don't forget, you still
I
have
will go with
inspiration.
that as well. I do still have inspiration. Amazing. So I can move it. Oh yeah, and repeat the attack against a creature.
Yep.
Oh, is it within 5 feet of it though?
It, yeah, that's the
Oh,
one that it
The
struck
5
originally.
feet of the weapon.
Yeah, so
Nah,
basically you
okay.
can just pivot and go, probably. So I'd do it.
Gotcha.
Do it.
Okay. Do it. Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Right. D8. That's an 8, so that's gonna be 12
12 on the attack.
points. Oh, sorry. Let me roll. Let me roll to hit it. That's actually not gonna hit it.
Is it not? Did you roll with advantage? Did you use your inspiration?
Yes, I just tried. And my determination. Well,
What did-
actually, no. If I just use my inspiration, I got it.
What'd you get?
Just use my inspiration. 17. I think I got it. Did I
Do you
not
use
get
your
it?
determination?
I'm gonna. Okay, yes.
Okay.
Make it.
All
19.
right. So, all right, that's going to you are going to be able to hit it. Roll me
Use all the
damage.
things. It's good.
And what was the damage you did?
12
12. Okay, it is.
or 11 if I just rolled it again.
It is basically half a light at this point. And it is your allies' turns. This is just ridiculous having 11 of you here. Zarya, you are going to feel so sorry about this, a little goblin hand on your thigh, and heal 9 points of damage.
Oh,
This doesn't
Thank
mean
you.
anything.
of course not.
But this does.
I love him.
And you are going to... That's going to be a miss. And that's going to be a... Oh, that's a hit, actually. 2 daggers fly out of nowhere. One of them is going to stick in the air next to where the spiritual weapon is. It's going to go... ba-da-da-da-da, and it's going to do, like, 2 points of damage to this thing. That's not terribly much. And the rest are just going to kind of be, like, moving around the area. Gassaria doesn't really have, like, a clear shot from the way you were doing. But Valaz will kind of look over where Sabina is firing into this. Thanks for softening it up for me. And is going to try to take a hit. And that's gonna hit. Sorry. That's gonna be 6, 10. It's not dead, but it wishes it was. He's going to lash out with a blade that's gonna kind of like lance into it. Keiko, Sabina, they're all yours. Keiko, you're up, followed by Sabina. What do you do?
Cool. So Keiko is like got a little distracted. She's just like looking around. She kind of like pulls out her wand and she starts like conducting a little bit with the wind and then the inspiration. And then she's like, "Ah, yes. You know what? I don't like you at all, Mr. Thing. And you know what? I think you should just go away." And she's going to cast Dissonant Whispers at the Will-O-Wisp. And I'm going to reaction spend my bardic inspiration of a what is that face of
Nothing.
yours?
I don't have a face. I'm a construct. Well, you're gonna spend You're gonna spend your bardic inspiration to do what?
to cast my dissonance, which is one of my bardic college things. When a creature is forced to make a saving throw, I can spend the die to roll it, to then take half of that to subtract from your roll.
Okay. Good. Okay. So go ahead.
I think. Well, I rolled a 1, so half of a 1 is nothing.
Cool. No, actually, it drops me to a 0 on the roll because I rolled a nat 1 on the save.
Perfect. Are we doing damage rolls? Are we doing botching rolls?
Yes. Well, yeah, we are.
We are.
However, you cannot roll too few hit dice to kill this thing because it only has 2, and that counts as a crit. So
Yes.
minimum 2 damage there. So how do you want to do this with the middle one?
So I think Keiko is going to be like, with the wind and that, and she's just getting so caught up in this battle a little bit because she's hearing like the shocking and the zapping, and she's like, I guess, okay. Ding, 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 ding. Daw, you are so annoying, you wisp. I just wish you would wisp on out of here. And then she's going to just like swap her wand out for the guitar and do this like really bad chord on it to like try and like sound wave them away, basically.
It gets dissolved into the aether, and Sabina. Oh wait, do you have any more actions you can do?
Well, that was a reaction. Okay, question for you. because this is a weird. I'm sorry, I have a character that's really weird mechanics
Please.
on it. Can I use 2 bardic inspirations a turn?
No, you normally cannot, to my knowledge.
Yes. Okay. Cool. So
'Cause
then I
bardic
can't
inspiration
do anything with
takes
my
you a
bonus
bonus
action.
action?
Well, yes, but I used my reaction to do the discordant tone.
What were
So
you
again, I'm
reacting
sorry.
to?
I have a very weird. I was.
So you have to use a reaction against someone else's action.
I had thought we discussed that I could potentially do it on my own shit as well.
I'm pretty certain reactions can be done at any
Can
time.
they be doing it anytime to another action, I suppose? I've never really seen people
Yes,
use it.
because we brought this up for Silvery Barb because I was asking about doing Silvery Barbs on myself from the first episode, and we got into this debate again.
Mm-hmm.
And we had discussed that I
Okay,
could.
yeah,
use
no,
it
your
on
action
myself.
can occur on your turn or on someone else's. So yeah. All right.
Yes,
cool.
so I used my reaction bardic inspiration, but then I have my bonus action, which I can also award bardic inspiration. So I'm
one
asking,
second.
can I use bardic twice?
Let me just check.
Sorry, I have a weird character with reaction spells. I'm sorry, I have a very mechanically weird character.
Yes, so long as it does not grant someone a bardic inspiration dice more than once.
Okay.
According to my
Perfect.
interpretation of the rules, which basically this is just a bonus thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it just takes one of your bardics. So yeah, that works for me.
Cool. I'm gonna give my bardic inspiration to Sabina again.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, you have one already.
I already
You
have one, yeah.
What did I just say?
I forgot that she had it. She didn't use it last turn.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Actually, you know what? I'll hold on to it. We may need it later.
Of
So I'm gonna
course, of
hold on
course.
to it.
All
Sorry,
right.
I am sorry.
This is okay. It's okay. I'll never forgive you. Speaking of people I'll never forgive, Krista, you're up. What is
Hi.
Sabina do?
I'm gonna sort of kneel down a little bit to get a good angle and try to shoot the last one.
All right, sounds good. Taking a nice aim there. Go ahead and make me your attack.
Ooh, that's a 17, but I have Bardic is a D6.
D6.
19.
That's a hit. Roll me damage.
Yes. That's
And-
a D6 damage
Okay.
plus 4 is that is 10 damage.
Tell me how it goes.
She was running out. She's got her Zephyr's something. What's it called? Zephyr Strike.
So she's blurring around like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, she's run out and she kind of drops one knee backwards and skids, very Black Widow and
Very, very My Hero
Oh.
Academia. Yeah.
exactly. And as she's skidding backwards, she ducks down and aims and shoots this thing and pins it to the side of right beside Keiko.
All right, it's going to go. Your song suck. It's going to dissolve into.
You.
I kind of wish I had points. I would have a reason. Fuck you. But no, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's dead. It's dead. You know what? It does. It does. It does. So, fuck you.
Beautiful.
And with that, you are going to see the area in front of you begins to kind of swirl as the battle lust kind of fades out of you. And suddenly, three ethereal creatures stand up nearby, kind of glowing slightly. You recognize them, actually, Dorlen, and Keiko might recognize them a little bit too. They are a pair of drow and an orc, the ones who are crushed beneath the wagon. Turn and look at you. Thank you, one of the drow says. Thank you for avenging us. Those creatures caused a crash. We were lost and trapped here to rot beneath this. Which of you did the most in this? Choose. We wish to give you a gift.
I think Zarya, your fucking hand thing and your raven feather.
Oh, sure, I was just trying to not die. I'm not sure. I'm not sure it was me.
I think it was Zarya.
One of the ghosts will vanish and appear in front of you.
Oh. No.
It leans forward. You can see this drow's neck was broken in the crash, bent horribly. It still has a visage of that, and it leans forward. Its bloodshot eyes look at you, and it goes, boop, on your nose. And you are going to gain a Charm of Heroism.
Oh, that's nice.
All right, Charm of Heroism allows you to do... Boop, 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 boop. I'm so slow at typing right now. Allows you to gain the benefit of a potion of heroism for an action. You become imbibed with bravery. You're immune to frightened and gain temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of your turns. As per the spell heroism. You can use this once, and then it's gone.
Cool.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Goodbye. They
I
dissolve.
will deal
into
with your
mist.
remains appropriately.
Thank you.
I'm going to gentle repose them so that they can't become undead.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Yeah.
Dorlen, as you take a breath, you remember the key that's in your offhand.
Well, I gotta find out what it opens. We'll start looking around.
Looking nearby, you got a nat 20 on your investigation roll, so checking the back, you are going to be able to see that there is a strong box located in the back. It's an iron box that has a keyhole that matches that key.
Dorlen will not look for traps because
Okay.
like, oh, this is it, and just jam the key in there.
All right, inside of the locked iron box, it will click and pop open with a little... And inside you will find a small potion, a potion of hill giant strength, and 50 gold pieces.
Hey, we probably shouldn't leave this here. I mean, I know it was their stuff, but like, he'll bring out the strong box.
I'm
and,
pretty
like, drag it
sure
out and be
they
like,
want us to keep it, my friend. Vala says and puts a
yes.
hand on your shoulder.
I think so too. But
Finders, keepers,
maybe...
ghosts, or weepers. Let's...
Anything else in here?
Well, ghosts shouldn't become undead, and she's going to continue what she's doing with her,
It's true.
gentle repose.
Taking a look, it doesn't seem like there's terribly much here. Some of your allies are going to look around and be like, we should probably set up camp here sometime soon. Or, I don't know which voice I'm
Oh,
doing.
what a good idea!
We should probably we should probably set up camp.
That smart. I was gonna suggest to burn it, but I think that's
Well, we need a
my-
bonfire
my-
anyway. That'll
yeah.
keep away some of the gloomstalkers.
He'll look over at Zarya. Is that Dermont? Is that the appropriate way to dispose of the remains in this area?
No, but I can bury them if, I don't think so anyway.
I'll help you.
Oh, thank you!
I'll help as well.
Oh, thank you! But you can burn the carriage, I'm sure. They don't need it anymore.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a bonfire going.
Oh, excellent.
You all, do you split the gold pieces?
10 ways.
All right, 5 gold pieces to each of you. And
And then we also got 10 from the... Because we got 50 each, right? From the
Yep, so-
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
50
so we got
50
10 from the
each?
first thing.
yeah, you got
50
So-
each group.
each party.
For
Each
group.
party.
Okay, yeah,
For
that is
each
correct.
party. Yeah. Yes, no, that's what I meant.
So
All right.
individually we got 10. Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
so you got 15 gold. Things are looking up, guys.
Woo. Woo.
And with that, you spend a bit of time relaxing and around the bonfire that was this discarded, destroyed wagon. And as you do,
you hear the sound of the groaning wasteland in the background. And you all sit around the fire, chatting. It's been a long time since I've been out here in the dead of night, Valis says. Don't like it any more now, even with this much fire.
Oh.
At least we have good company.
Yes.
And we have lots of people to keep a good rotation for a watch. We can probably have 2 people on a watch. Everyone can get a good night's sleep and feel safe, protected.
Above you, the larger moon of Exandria is full and bright. You can see just a slim crescent hangnail of the red moon overhead. Well, at least there's lots of visibility. Gusariad says, I can stay awake longer and barely need to sleep at all. Well, barely need to rest at all. What say you? I can stay up as well, Valis says. We can trance at the same time afterwards to save time.
Dax and I are happy to take a watch.
I'm quite happy to take a watch. You know, I need a good 8 hours to get spells, but other than that, I'm pretty...
Well, I think I'm going to go take a nap right now, Irvin says. Zarya, do you want to take a nap too? Or?
I want to take it up too, I think, yeah. I'm so tired after dealing so much damage in that fight. Oops.
Oh, you
I
was
lost
really
my ear.
impressive.
I'm so excited.
Oh, who wants the hill giant potion? And what was the other thing? There was the gold, the potion, and
That box.
the box.
You could put
I
a
like
lot
a
of
good
druids
box.
in there. You do.
And I'll open up my bag of holding,
Me
shove the
too.
box in there.
Says
It's like
Irvin.
potion.
Irvin.
Potion.
Why don't you put that in the bag? Put it in the bag as well, Dorlen. It'll keep
Sabina.
it safe.
As
Who's
you're
that?
Sabina, as you're watching this display, you get a chill up your spine. The entire wastes of Jorhas begin to turn red. You notice it first. Above you, your eye is drawn as the moon of Ruidus glares like a dilating pupil. The hangnail expands over you. And suddenly, the moon is full. The red moon hangs over you all, shining down like a spotlight, like a beacon. And everything is awash in red. That's not good.
It's a bad omen. Keep your eyes peeled.
Yes.
And as you stare up, the camera will pull back, showing the wastes of Jorhas flooded with this red light from Ruidus. And at the edge of your firelight, so many creatures of darkness and shadow await you, calling from the darkness of night just beyond the protection of your fire. All of you are cursed. For the next 24 hours, you have disadvantage on all ability checks and saving throws as the red moon has cursed you. But that's something that we'll explore next time, here on the Call of the Netherdeep, which we will return to in 2 weeks. So we'll be back on the 26th. I hope that you enjoy a little bit of time off, where we'll have a fantastic little how-to episode for Chapter 1. And yeah, that's what I have tonight. I hope you enjoyed this game, folks. How about you, players?
Whoa.
On the rise.
Yeah, the blood moon's rising.
The blood moon is.
Down, 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 down,
Well,
down.
it's fine. You know what? I always thought the red moon was lucky. It's all just superstition.
Don't go around tonight.
It
It's
doesn't mean
bound to
anything.
take- There's
Bad
a-
superstition.
A red
Bound to
moon
curse
on-
your life.
There we go.
Yeah.
There's a red moon
On the rise. All right, so folks, that's going to be it for us. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, I want to thank my patrons over at patreon.com/dorktales who allow Dorktales to exist in its current form. And you have the power to make Dorktales even better by going to patreon.com/dorktales and supporting the channel with your didgeridoo dollars, which means that you speak like a drow. In particular, I want to thank my divine producer, DM Michael Gray, as well as Soul Omen and Precarious, who are my demonic producers, and my princes of the Patreon, which are Taryn, Buddy, Aeolus, Cubby Gummy, and Trizelta. Y'all are amazing, and I love you very much. To get your name read at the end of these episodes, or at the end of the podcast when that finally drops, and it is in the works, I'm just playing around with some different audio things for it, so sorry about the delay. Go to patreon.com/dorktales, and you can always, of course, give us a like, a sub, a follow, depending on where you are, and you can even buy some merch. And if you think there's some merch we should make for Netherdeep that doesn't infringe on copyright, send it to me in Discord. I'll give you a shout out for it. With that, I love you all, and you guys have a good night.
Oh, that was a blast. Thank you so much.
Heck yes.
I have so many
So
character
good.
voices I have to do full time.
Mhm.
I know. I feel so
Yeah.
sorry for how many NPCs you have to do. You are doing most of the
Especially
talking
because
for
we
the-
love talking to them.
Oh, bam! Just
Yeah.
in time.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, bam.
All
Sorry.
right. So I hope that it's pretty obvious who I'm usually talking as.
I
Yes,
think so.
yes,
Yes.
it is.
I
It's a
think
little
so,
hard
yeah.
with Valis. Valis is just a little too neutral. I
Yeah.
need to lean more in and have him speak a little more like
Valis?
Matthew Mercer.
Valis
Honestly,
is okay.
yeah.
Valis and Gassariad together talking to each other was a little like
Was
there
it?
was a very slight slight tone. Like the tone is the same, but there's a slight
It's
degree
honestly,
that
it's- tell.
if it's probably because like if they're both elves, it's almost like when because they're speaking common. It's like when you are speaking a second language and it's or even if you're from Britain.
it's like they both
And
have
you
the
see-
same accent.
Exactly, yeah, but you slip into it more.
this. Hello, I'm Gelsariad. The drow.
He just sounds like a dick.
He is a dick.
What?
I basically,
What?
I was reading his
Pretty much
write-up
a
and I'm
dick.
like, oh, he's my Raceland voice.
What Hanna-Barbera
Whoa.
character is that?
Snidely Whiplash.
So speaking of, I have a story
Do you have a story about Raceland Majer?
Yes,
for
it's a good
later.
story.
For later.
Okay.
All right, well, we'll talk about that next time.
Yeah.
Folks, we love
Yeah.
you very much. Thank you so much for showing up, Art Hard. Let's go play it forward, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Love you so
Thank
much.
you.
Bye, everybody.